Ross, I have a problem with my lapels. They're cold. They're constantly freezing.
Chris?
You got something I could cover them with?
Well, yes, we have new RPPR enamel pins with our new logo on them.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
That's terrific.
If you want to get one for yourself, back the RPPR Patreon at $10 or higher to get one. The offer ends September 30th.
I will need to.
All right, enjoy the actual play.
Cover your lapels with this enamel.
Hey, this is Ross Payne with Role Playing Public Radio. We're playing Delta Green. This is a adaptation of Pulvis et Umbra Sumus, which is a scenario from Fear's Sharp Little Needles by Stygian Fox Publishing. I have modified it so it could work in Delta Green. So we will begin each with all of you don't know each other, but you do know one person in particular, a senior member of the FBI in Boston, Senior Agent Richard Shaw. So let's see here. You, Tom, let's introduce your character first.
I'm Marina Warren.
All right.
I guess an intelligence analyst.
Okay.
I guess it's Boston. I don't think they have an office of the NSA, so I'm guessing FBI.
You could be whatever three-letter alphabet serial. You've worked with Shaw. So the question is, why would you, if Shaw asked you to do something, why would you do it? Do you trust that man with your life? Does he have leverage over you? Does he have both?
He got me my job. He helped get me my job.
Okay. So he's helped you. He's been a mentor to you.
Yes.
Okay. You work together on task force dealing with domestic terrorism, and well as, there's plenty of dissidents to watch after in Boston. So, all right. So you would, you've known him for years. You trust him. You respect him.
Yes, I'm 51. I've known him for a long time.
Yep. So he probably wasn't that much older than you. So next up we have Caleb. And you are playing?
I am Connor Bankhead, and I am apparently a Mark Wahlberg character.
No.
I am a police officer in Boston. So
you were in Quincy, actually. You were a detective in a smaller city outside of Boston.
okay.
But you do know Richard Shaw, and of course he has actually loaned out FBI resources to help you with investigations in Quincy, starting at least a couple years ago. So why would, if he asked you to do something, why would you do it? Do you just respect the man that much, or does he have leverage?
My stepdad, Frank, was also a member of the force, and he says he's a stand-up guy.
Okay. So if he asked you to do something, you would do it.
Sure. Because he
But you
saved Frank's life once in the line of duty.
Okay.
But you probably would say, fuck.
All right. Next up, we have Bill, who is playing an FBI agent in Boston.
I am.
And what is your agent's name?
Devin McCarroll.
Mm-hmm.
And Dick knows why.
Okay, but you would do it. All right.
Yeah.
All right. We can leave it vague. And finally, we have Aaron, who is playing.
I'm Sheriff Madison, also a field federal agent in the field federal agent. I've been in the service for the last 25 years. Just general one. The reason, at least I know Shaw, is that he provided the integral testimony that we specifically needed to crack a human trafficking case.
Okay. Well, maybe not testimony, but research.
No, the research on there.
Yeah. The FBI is a bureaucracy, and they only have so many resources. So he prioritized your case and made you look good, great even.
Well, I was just more appreciative of the
Stand-up guy.
Stand-up guy.
Stand-up guy.
Like,
He had a knack for,
Frank says.
he had a knack for producing evidence when no one else could. Evidence that could stand up in court.
A very thorough murder vibes going on right now.
So we're actually going to start with Connor. So Connor, you're called out on a Thursday night by Agent Shaw. He says, Connor, this is important. I need you to get dressed. I need you to get to this location.
Am I in civilian clothes? clothes? Am I?
I don't know. You can decide. All right, you can be on or off duty. You're a detective now. You're not a patrol officer, so
So you are playing.
yeah.
Wow.
You worked your way up. Shaw helped you probably.
Stand-up guy.
He is a stand-up guy.
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay. So what you need to do is there's a witness in that house. I've tracked her down to that location, but don't go in yet. Just keep an eye on the house and make sure she doesn't leave. Protect the scene.
So I'm just gonna go sit on a house.
Sit on a house, but also don't. This is a witness that has national security implications. This is not something to get in the system. Do you understand?
Yeah, I'll just make sure
Okay.
I keep a track on her.
Okay.
I'll tail her wherever she goes.
No, she's at this house. Just stay at the house. Make
I
sure
know,
you
but
know.
what if she leaves?
Okay, if she does leave, yeah, follow her.
Okay. You got it.
Do you know how basic surveillance works? Do that.
Yeah, do you have
That
human?
day, it's cop school.
Yes.
Do you want to make a roll?
Sure. Can someone give me dice? Thank you. I make the roll.
He is uncharacteristically nervous and distracted. And you've known him to be a man
You
of
okay,
stone.
Rich?
There's going to be some onboarding for a special assignment. This is on a need-to-know basis, though.
Yeah, not on the phone. I got it, Rich. All right, I'll go sit in the house.
Yeah. Next up, Marina. Marie, you have been working. There is one source of information that Shaw has produced. A source of information is code word Hudson Red. And you don't know what Hudson Red is or who it is, but you know it has produced results. Extremely good results. In a variety of cases over the last 18 months. It's almost never referred to on paper. This is highly unusual for Shaw. But this same night, earlier, Shaw calls you. He says, I need you to go to Quincy. Pack your just go. If you have ready access to a weapon, take it. Go to this address. I will try to rendezvous with you immediately. This is Hudson Red. Talk to no one else about it.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have a weapon, by the way. I'm
right.
an analyst.
All right. Well,
I sift data.
yeah. All right. So
Also, my firearms is
All those
20s.
notoriously anti-gun leftists. and CIA analysts.
So, Agent Cheryl and Devin, you also get a call. Actually, you were called to a house outside of Boston, actually near Quincy. Do either of you have first aid or medicine?
At base.
Yes. Okay. Shaw tells you. He tells you to go to an address, or he tells you to go to a station, a bus station. There will be a key planted at this location when you go to locker 55 and take out. There will be a bag in there when you take it to this house outside of Quincy. Tell you no one about this. Then, when you're done, call me back for further instructions.
So I don't know Matt personally right now, but can I do a human roll just to see how much it's like how odd this is sounding from him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll get in there.
Sure.
Yes,
That's fail.
and that's a critical success.
Yeah.
That's fail.
It's you failed.
I critically
Oh,
succeeded.
you critically succeeded. Yeah, this is extremely atypical for him. This is something you've suspected for a while that he's had something under. In fact, with a critical success, you've heard him mention something about Hudson Red before, and you know that it's some sort of prized intel source. He hasn't cut you in on it, but you suspect it's an informant.
Where's that locker at?
It's a bus station between Quincy and Boston.
No, I wouldn't know that. Never mind.
Yeah. So
Looking around, Shaw, you've helped me out with a lot of things, but I want you to be level right now. What kind of shit are you in?
not on the phone.
Fine. But we need to speak about this in person before this goes.
Oh, we will.
anywhere.
So I assume you do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So,
It's a you take out it's a duffel bag.
I'm gloving myself before I pick up anything.
Okay. It's a large stuffed duffel bag.
That's how they get the drugs in your fingers.
So you get to the house.
That's how they get you.
And inside, he instructed you to knock on the door. Inside there
Close
is
on first.
a middle-aged woman. She looks rather distraught. You notice bloodstains on her. She says, "Do you have the bag?"
We do, ma'am. Who are you?
Here, give it. I need the bag.
Can you identify yourself first,
Give
please?
it. You give me the bag.
Punch that shark there.
I'll just hand where I can get it in, but I just kind of scoot it across towards
All right,
her.
she grabs it. She unzips it. You can glance inside. You see medical supplies in it. She rushes inside and closes the
Bag
door.
of Coke.
Oh, God. And it's like, what the hell is going on here?
A minute.
Boop,
Yeah.
boop.
I want you to go to the.
Did it.
Yeah.
It's done.
All right, I want you to go to this house. It's outside of Quincy.
All right.
So it's another house. Both of you could give me criminology checks.
Can do. Yes, 27.
20.
I realize both of these houses are on the outskirts of Quincy's and face woods and sort of undeveloped land. Someone leaving from one house could have gone to this house without being seen or having to go through the city. So at this point, you get a call. There's going to be 3 more people.
Outside the house?
Yeah, outside the house.
I haven't seen anybody moving in there.
Nope. Unless,
Okay.
I mean, if you're sitting in your car, yeah. It's you can give me an alertness check.
I am 2 away from alert.
Was it critical failure?
No.
No, you actually squint and you can't quite make. You do see either maybe one of the windows is broken. You can't quite tell.
Oh, good. That's probable cause.
Yeah. The best guy. So Shaw tells you, I'm sending 3 more people. I'm sending 3 more people to you. They're going to explain what's going to happen and what you need to do.
We are.
So yeah. So just hold on a second. So you 3 actually meet nearby. Shaw actually redirects you to a parking lot nearby, and you see him smoking a cigarette and waiting for the 3 of you.
Okay.
All right, this is on a need to know basis. I'll have you do the paperwork later. This is a code word Hudson Red. This is a operation relating to national security. It's vitally important that it remains secret. Hudson Red is an informant that has given us vital information. We had her in a safe house, but she had an episode. She is mentally unstable. But it was easy to follow her she broke into this house. So I need the 4 of you to go in and tell me what condition she's in there. We didn't have entire eyes on her. She might have, we think she's inside the house, but we're not 100% sure. But this is not to be reported to the police. This is not to get in the system in any way possible. This will not, I'm apologize for the onboarding. This is not the way I would have wanted you to come into this work, but we're just out of people now. We don't have anyone else who's fresh and ready to make sure she gets back into custody. You are not to use lethal force on her at all, but make sure she comes with you.
Are we expecting her to resist?
She may be, like I said, unstable. She may be having an episode. She wants to cooperate, but she is not well. So there will be a local police detective, a detective Connor. What was your last name? Bankhead. He knows me. Give him this. He hands you a business card. There is "Remember Frank" written on the back. And he'll know, and he will make sure if you get local interference, he will be able to protect you. I would recommend taking your cell phones off and leaving them with me, but because you don't want to be associated with this.
Lovely.
I will give you these walkie-talkies. They are encrypted. They should work within 10 miles.
I do hand over mine. I'll go ahead and hand over mine. That's like, you need to keep us on the up and up right now.
You're going to be part of this task force now. After this, we don't have enough warm bodies now. At this point, we're getting good information, but there has been an attrition problem. So you explain it to Connor, Detective Bankhead. Go in there and secure her, and radio me on channel 3 if you have any problems.
This be the part where, no, it doesn't smell good. Let's all go.
Game over.
All right.
Let's go get some breakfast at Denny's.
Yeah, you've never met one another. Well, obviously you two have, but you've never. You might, yeah. There's hundreds of analysts and stuff working with bureaucracy. So yeah, you two. It's a 5-minute drive. I assume you take one car.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So you see a car pull up. 3 people are in it.
So
I sit.
Yeah.
So
They'll know I'm there.
we'll just get out from there, and it's like walk up though. But it's like, is the window roll down so we can actually talk to you, or is it?
I'll roll it down once you get there.
Detective Bankhead?
Yep.
So, Agent Madison. So, this is Agent McCarroll. So,
You got ID?
So, show it.
Yep.
Okay.
We've been given information from our associate. So,
Who's that?
Here.
No. Okay.
Okay.
so
What do you guys need from me?
We're supposed to go inside and secure the asset.
Asset. You're to run local interference.
Okay. Is this a service job or a different kind of job?
Well,
Also,
to be 100% honest, I don't think we really have a basis to say with certainty, but it seems, more that second bucket.
All right, I get my drop piece. Put my gloves on.
Yep.
'Cause, I'm a cop.
Yep.
I obviously have that.
Yeah.
so
Meanwhile, in the wire.
Yeah.
actually, and outside of that, since when
Just cop.
Anyways, sorry.
would have been said right now, depending on what we have, because we have our, it's like we probably would have equipment. It's like at least one piece of like body armor in the back for the chest piece. Could we say we had that?
Oh, I do. I'm a detective.
Well, yeah,
I definitely vest out.
Okay.
When I pick
Sure.
up my drop piece.
Yeah.
This
I don't have
is
anything for
boding
you,
well.
Sure.
If we're field agents,
Yeah.
Local field agents, you probably wouldn't have it.
I'll have
but-
my gun, my 22.
Okay, you have a gun. All right.
My 20.
And then I'm going to throw a hoodie on.
Yeah.
Put the hood up.
Mm-hmm.
God, we're so doing the wire.
All right. Who's so you? I assume you're approaching the door first. Since you're the local.
Who's inside?
I forget, did he give us a name?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He says she responds to the name Elizabeth.
Okay.
She responds to the name Elizabeth.
One.
As far as we know, she's the only one in there. But lethal force is absolutely not to be used.
Yeah, I don't know Rich that much of a favor. Okay. Cool.
All right.
So is she going to come along nicely if we ask?
I mean, can we assume... Sorry, I know we were real terse, but we probably parroted everything being...
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Who's going around back?
Yeah. I'll take it.
All right.
It's in the suits. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys don't look like you belong on the street.
That's fair.
So you two are going in the back, or just one?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
so
we'll back each other.
you two circle around.
I'll follow someone that knows what they're doing. I'm not exactly a kick down the door type person. I look at data. In fact, I'm kind of wondering why I'm here, but okay.
Well, I mean, Hudson Red. That's why you're here.
Well, yeah, I would definitely want to make sure that
If she starts talking, you might actually know what she's talking about.
Shit.
What are we trying to roll?
I was trying to see if I knew a whorehouse nearby.
Oh no, you can just know one.
Oh, okay. I take my keys out of the car. I open the front door. Have a seat.
Okay.
Anybody asks you're looking for, I tell them the name of the whore. Maggie's.
Yeah.
And you're lost. You're on the wrong street. So. And then I slam the door shut. You need a reason to be sitting in a car in the middle of the night
Yeah.
outside houses.
Yeah. By this point, it's 10:30. It's dark. This is the last house on the street. There's like
Cul-de-sac.
no, it's not a cul-de-sac. Like it's a development that never finished. So like there's like a little bit more of lawn and then forest.
On like two sides, say the street just kind of dead ends.
Yep.
Okay.
So you, as you approach the front door, you can see that a side window has been broken open. You two can see that as well. You continue on to the back. Are you going to try the front door, or are you going to go?
Yeah,
through?
we're not.
There's no answer. It's the lights are off. You know.
Oh, we did give you a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's in the hoodie, and that gun's out. So
Yeah.
I knock again.
Nothing.
And the like ghetto policeman knock. Doom, doom. Quincy PD, open up.
Nothing.
Are you okay in there?
Nothing.
I see a broken window. I'm going to enter.
Stop resisting.
All right. How are you going to do that?
Is the door open?
No, it's closed. Yeah. Are you trying to
So
see?
the handle doesn't turn.
It's locked. Yeah.
Okay. I'm definitely not standing in front of it.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah. At this point, you two get to the back window, or you get to the back of the house,
Door.
And you can see there is a broken back window. And there's a bit of moonlight, and you can see some sort of dark stain on the windowsill.
So, blood.
Yeah.
That point.
Presumably.
From the windows, it looked like somebody was breaking in or out.
Yeah, is there glass on the ground?
Yeah.
You'd have to get closer. I mean, you just turn the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, forensics.
Okay.
I mean, wait, why is forensics necessary to see if there's glass?
Alertness. Just.
You see glass on the ground. They broke out.
Okay.
Okay.
I call on the walkie-talkie.
You can both give me alertness checks.
Okay.
13 out of 50.
Missed it by 3.
Okay. You see a pair of human legs, Caucasian, unclad on a bed. This looks like they're your bedroom. You can't see. There's just a bit of light glinting on the legs. They're still. You'd have to lean in further or climb through the window to see more into the room. All right. So you
I
communicate
will
with...
relay that.
Yeah.
Any of you feds out on your night jog see these broken windows like me?
So.
Yep.
All right. And I'm going in. So I just haul back and kick the door.
Same.
All right. Strength times 5. If you want to go to your car and get an entry tool, like a one-man battering ram, I'll give you plus 20.
No, I'm fine.
All right.
I've got
I'm
I've got a
also
15
fine.
in strength, so.
What were you trying to do?
Jesus.
The same at the
We're
back
at the
door.
back door, so.
Oh, yeah, there's a back door.
Coordinated
Yeah.
entry.
Do you lift, bro?
The back door's to the side, but yeah, you both kick in the back door.
Okay.
So, all right, so you're simultaneously entering and
So
searching.
mag light and guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That-
Search checks. Or actually alertness checks, it's more immediate than so.
Whew, made it by 1.
Critical success.
Okay.
I'm probably going
Didn't
to
make it
regret
by
that.
3.
Well, 2 out of 3 is fine. The rest of the house is cleared except for the bedroom.
Go
I assume
entry
you were
team.
trying to make sure
Oh, this
there's...
is a small house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go
Yeah,
entry
it's
team.
just a one-story house.
Defeat the opponent soundly.
So it's just the bedroom with that you saw the legs in.
Let's
The door is ajar.
form back up. Let's all
Yeah.
get together.
Yeah, so you all meet in the, hallway outside
Want me
the
to come in?
bedroom.
No. You're also watching for people. That's like you're watching for people.
Yeah,
who
give
can
me an
come up
alertness
here.
check.
Oh, dear.
Nope.
Okay. How much did you bill by?
20.
20.
I close that front door.
Yeah. You, for free, I'll tell you, you do see one house with its lights on, a couple, like, at the other end of the street.
Better burn it down. It's the only way to be sure.
So you could get out and walk
Survival.
around and see if anybody's
Stop trying to steal my
looking through the windows, but you can't tell from where you are. Or you could sit where you are and just...
I'll say like there's some lights on in some houses. How's it going in there?
All right, so you are all... Are you just doing sort of a...
The sweep into the room, yeah.
Sweep in the room? Okay. All three of you give me sand checks.
Well, that was quick.
Odd 7.
Oh, good. That's a 96, not a 99.
I made it.
I did not.
You made it?
I made it.
All right, you two lose 1. You lose 3 because it's kind of unreal. You see a pair of legs, adult human, but about where the hips would be and going all the way up, or about that you see just this reddish, just blood and stains, but also bizarrely crystals, or they look like crystals to you on the bed, and then you see a massive blood stain just going from the bed through the window and out.
The hell? So,
Drugs have gotten real weird.
Like, I wonder what's on the radio.
just looking at that point too, because with the crystals, and are the crystals of a reddish
Here we
hue as
go.
well? Or?
Yeah.
Kids on the street are calling it Geo.
So, did it look like the is from legs down to at this point
Nice
they
teeth
were
shows
nude,
up.
or was there any clothes or anything?
Nude.
Good God. What's your forensics score?
50.
Yeah, roll forensics to blood crystallization.
Sure.
Nope.
Okay, you can.
Ain't no damn thing.
You
Sad.
you're confused.
This I have no idea whatsoever.
What do you do?
I'm going to search right now to see if there's any other identifying information on the
Don't
person.
touch
who looked here.
anything.
You can radio Shaw whenever you want.
I can call
That's-
Shaw.
yeah.
He didn't tell me to get rid of his phone.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
You better believe I'm reporting this, because I'm definitely not going to be in trouble for this shit.
Kidding.
All right, I call him.
Yeah, have you found her?
She's dead.
What do you mean? Describe it exactly.
Only the bottom torso is here. There is some sort of crystal splayed all over the bed.
You haven't found the
Bloody streaks.
You haven't found the
leading
rest
out
of
a
her?
window.
You haven't found the rest of her?
No,
Wait,
Looks
there's
like
a bloody
a-
streak leading. Where does it lead?
out of the window.
Where does that go to?
It's night.
I was like, towards my car. Where am
I don't know.
You need to find the rest of her. She's not dead.
I don't think she got far, Rich.
She did.
Well, I gotta call this in, man.
No, you can't call this in.
Did you do this shit? Like,
No.
what am I covering up here?
She has a condition.
Clearly.
Yes.
Can we actually hear the rest of this?
You're just
conversation?
hearing his side. He's on the phone. There are things that aren't reported. This is one of them. There are other things. There are worse things. You need to go and find the rest of her before she hurts someone.
Rich, is this crazy PCP bitch is crawling around with her fucking bottom half missing? I'm not taking her in non-lethally.
Tell her name. She'll probably snap out of her. Just find her, and then I'll come in.
All right.
Look, do you want? I'll go with you. I'll come in. Like we'll go in the woods and we'll find her.
Yeah, you come here.
Yeah.
We could use the help.
Okay.
Well, Rich has fucking lost it.
What the hell did he say?
He says that we need to go find her because she's out there somewhere.
I think the answer is a resounding no. This is way
I'm
beyond
in the
our
car
pay
listening
grade.
to NPR. Because everything they've clearly
Doug,
got
the
everything in
subway
hand.
fugitive, not a slave to fashion, bongo boy Berman.
All things next on all things considered.
So
Torsos.
are you just waiting for him to show up?
Yeah.
I guess.
All right. The three of you give me alertness checks.
Staying in the house as I do it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Got an open window.
Yeah, 29.
There's some. You hear some branch or something snap out in the woods.
You guys hear that?
Or what?
Something's moving around out there.
It's not a deer or something?
This torso looks like it's been collected.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
You do see a car driving up, pulling up.
Okay.
Do
Do I recognize his car?
Yeah.
Like, okay, good. He's here. I will stop listening to NPR and get out of the car.
Oh, I didn't give you keys.
Yeah, you did.
No, I said I took the keys out and put them
right.
in the garage.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I go out as well to my trunk to get the shotgun.
So you're going back out to the street.
Yeah.
All right. So you heard the noise. You two then. All right. So you're going out.
When I see the
It's just the
car.
wind.
Not the-
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
hold-
You can.
I'm-
Well, you can't see it from the back, but you can hear it.
yeah, we're gonna hold position in the bedroom until.
Yeah, I also
Shaw
heard the
gets in
noise,
here,
but
so.
I definitely wait for the car to go outside.
Okay. Both of you two FBI guys, people, give me one more alertness check.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, there's definitely something out in the woods.
All right, you hear that. I know you hear that.
Yeah, I heard that. I'm trying to tell myself I didn't do it. So
Hey, Shaw, what's going on?
we need to get Shaw in here first before I'm not wandering.
She
out
went into the
building
woods.
and
We have to go and find her.
That's fair.
Oh, okay. I have
Just
a
us.
little pocket flashlight.
Yeah. All right. At this point, you get out. You see Shaw talking to the analyst. Yeah.
So you still have your walkie-talkie on you?
Yeah.
If Shaw, I just go there. Tell Shaw to get the hell in here. We think something's moving in the back.
She's come back.
I was like, oh, yes. Where did you say?
So it's in the woods.
Oh, she's in the woods. Let's go. We can go find her.
All right.
Everything's
Way
fine.
too excited about this.
Everything's fine.
All right. So are you just going
It's
to go?
fucked up, Rich. Just unlocking my car.
Like, is she dangerous?
Yes. But she shouldn't be if she sees me. So, yes. This is fucked up, but it can get worse.
Okay, yeah, I got it. We fucking square. Rich.
No.
Slam the trunk.
I'll get out my 22 revolver.
Yeah. All right. So, well, I'll just go from left right. What do you get? FBI people, what are you doing? Are you just holding your position?
Yeah, we're holding position until she gets back in here. So we're
Okay.
Well, sorry,
Before
she
Shaw gets in
back.
here, when she gets in here, it's
We're-
going to
we're
be
dead.
an entirely
Yeah.
different scene.
True.
All right, Condor, are you
gonna
going
be
through
a
the house or are you going to
fantastic-
circle around to the back?
I have a flashlight on my shotgun, correct?
Sure.
Where's Shaw going?
Shaw's circling around.
All right, I will follow him, I guess.
Okay. And you're following them? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you two can hear them approaching from, in position.
Coming around the side.
Yeah.
We'll
Don't
follow.
shoot me.
Are you going to go out of the house then? Or you stay with
Yeah, we'll follow out to their position. So
Okay.
we did.
So, all of you start heading into the woods.
Lovely.
Yeah, everyone give me alertness checks.
I critically fail.
Okay. With a 44.
Fail.
Just normal fail.
Okay. All right.
Well, it was a good game, guys.
What did Shaw get?
Let's see here. Shaw says, "All right, everyone stand back. Keep your weapon lower. All right." So he calls out into the darkness, "Elizabeth, I'm here. We can go back now. No one's mad at you. All right, but you need to come back now."
Pick up your legs and go back to the car.
You hear a voice in the darkness. It's a woman's voice. It says something you don't recognize.
Let's learn that.
Yeah, give me a sanity check.
Did that one.
Critical success.
Made it.
Yeah. Anyone fail? All right.
Of course, yeah. I critically see on that.
Yeah.
I mean, she's missing the bottom half of her body. Expecting
Well,
intelligible
you have-
speech is a bit much.
Well,
That might
yeah.
have been an extra pair of legs. We don't know.
Shaw just says, I just brought people to help find you. They're not your enemy, okay? Put your weapon down. And look, I'm going to put my gun on the ground. I'm going to come to you with my hands up, okay? You hear something? She says something.
Rich.
This is a bad idea, Rich.
Bad idea, Rich. She can come to you, man.
Yeah.
I'm meeting her halfway.
No.
That's
Plus
about it.
side.
I don't remember reading that in any of the guidebooks, Rich.
This is not in any guidebook. So.
Okay. Well, you feds would know best, I guess. This is a dumbass idea.
You
I'm
hear
agreeing with the
something
state.
rustling in the grass and the underbrush, getting closer and closer. You just stand your ground, and then you see a part of a woman covered in blood drag herself as she crawls through a bit of the woods illuminated by moonlight. Sand checks.
Yeah, I make it.
That's fail.
Hard no.
Is that a crit fail or
No,
just
it's a 98.
okay?
Made it.
All right.
Way out.
One if you make it. Did you fail as well?
Yes.
Okay. That's another 3 for you, and 3 for you. This is rolling a lot of 3s.
You just picked the you're
One-
the low sand character.
one if you
don't
make it.
you?
Yeah, I
God
did.
damn it, Bill.
And I need you to go and get her legs.
Excuse me?
Yes, bring her legs out here.
Sounds perfectly reasonable. She'll be needing those.
Yeah, she.
Usually we're
She
at the point. Well, usually, Shaw. Usually, the point where those are detached, they're kind of more permanent.
This is not like anything you know.
I'm down 10%, so I'm just taking it in stride.
All right, so you start heading back to the house.
I'm going to go get her legs.
All right, the rest
He's
of
talking
you.
sense. She's going to need those.
Yeah,
She lost her baby legs.
but she kind of just stops, and then you can kind of see her begin to her eyes seem to be glazed over, begin to get into focus.
Is she? She's okay, right?
She'll.
That's not a relative term here.
So yeah, you pick up the legs.
Snap.
Yeah.
Snap.
I use the bed sheet, I assume, to
Yeah.
carry the mess.
Not the one with the crystals.
Yeah.
Get a fresh bed. Not
Raid.
crystal bed.
Raid the linen closet.
So you bring them out. So you bring them out there. She says, Charlotte says, you may want to look away for this, or
Putting it aside, but at least keeping Shaw in my peripheral vision, so if something goes down. But yeah,
you need to get a blanket from the house too, for her.
Well, you brought the legs in a blanket.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Legs in a blanket.
yeah. Yeah.
it's a
It's
wood.
over my hammy.
It's
So,
a woodland
do you
delicacy.
guys linger nearby? Do you watch, or do you?
Oh, I'm not
You,
fuck.
taking
this.
the gun off that thing. No.
Okay. Yeah, sand check.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm worth it.
Yeah, all right.
No modesty for a terrible monster thing. I make it.
Okay. It's still 2 sanity. Is anybody else watching?
No.
Okay.
I'm comforted by the fact that it's within my line of sight that I could shoot.
The worst thing is actually not even the sight; it's the sounds and the smell. It's the sounds of like just crystal breaking. There's popping sounds, like what would the reverse of a bone breaking be? But you hear that. And you see crystal turn into tissue, turn into skin. It's like watching the time accelerated decay video, only in reverse. as the flesh fuses and twists and smokes and crackles and becomes whole. And then she is whole. And looks quite human. And Shaw puts the blanket on her. I have a new safe house for her. After that, I will debrief you and explain what the hell is going on.
That would be highly appreciated.
You need to go in that house and sanitize it, make sure there's no biological material or otherwise left in it. Just make it look like a break-in, like a vandalizing.
Is this, I mean, are we talking safe to burn here, or...
One of you also needs to go in the woods and see what she killed. It was probably a deer or something like that.
1, 2, 3, done it.
I got the house. I'm already walking back to the house.
Yeah.
I'm rarely ever outdoors.
Well, this is good.
And I've never dealt... I don't deal with that kind of thing. I'm a data analyst.
Who on God's green earth deals with that kind of thing?
Cops.
In this case, well, go back to the analysis. Devin and I can take care of this. So
Okay,
we'll see what's out there.
Okay. You find the blood trail pretty easily, actually. And about 100 yards in, you see a dead deer that's been ripped open. And there's a piece of wood in its eye. Looks like it was stabbed through. So, yeah, no second loss for that, but you give me a criminology or a forensics check.
Can do.
All right, go to my trunk.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
X-Acto knife.
Yeah.
Go to the fucking house.
No.
And I start cutting up bloody carpet, I guess, and rolling it up along with the bread sheets and the mattress. I guess I just haul it out outside.
That'd be...
I don't know how we're going to get rid of this
what
shit.
kind of roll
I
would
asked
it be
him if it
to...
was safe to burn.
It's safe to burn.
Oh, okay, never mind. No, never mind. And then gas, I guess.
Yeah.
Do they have a lawnmower?
No, this house looks like it's been foreclosed. Just has a couple of pieces of furniture left.
Gas?
Yeah, so I was looking for gas.
No, yeah. Like, separate.
Actually, your cop car, wouldn't you have actually like possibly have one to supply on you just in case or for emergencies?
You wouldn't carry gas in a cop car, I don't think.
No.
Give me a luck check.
You don't carry gas in any vehicle.
What's the
You're
luck?
not planning to use
It's
it
just a
right
50%.
away.
Choose high or low.
Low.
It evaporates way
Yeah.
too easily.
All right. Find some gas in the house.
And you got fumes.
Oh, true.
All right, I just the stove, I guess.
I remember had
Yeah.
that. So.
I just pour it on the stove
Okay.
and light the stove on fire. They'll accelerate if they look, but if it's a foreclosed house, why are they gonna look?
Yeah. All right.
And then I drive away.
All right. He tells you all to come to a new location in 2 hours. So he can debrief you and explain what's going on.
So, did you make your criminology roll?
Because part of it wants to do that.
You can, you nothing's stopping you from trying.
He saved Frank. I guess not.
Yep.
I hit on either forensics or criminology. They're at the same, so if the information's different.
Okay, yeah. You clean up the site very well.
Okay.
The deer you can leave dead, but you find a couple of crystals that you pick out.
Was that what the roll was for? Was just to get a good clean?
Yeah. So we'll take
By
a
the way,
handkerchief.
once I
wrap
learned
this
I
up.
could burn it, did not touch any of that crystal shit
Yeah.
at all. Okay,
Yeah.
just wanted to be
Yeah, I'll have the gloves on
not
there.
touching that.
Yeah.
When we came back out, the house was probably already on fire, so just whoop,
Yeah.
and let that go in there.
Yep.
Yep. All right. So, you have 2 hours, and then it'll be, 1 in the morning, and he can meet you in a windowless room to explain what happened.
That man's gonna get eaten.
Yay!
Where we are.
So I assume you all, how do you spend the 2 hours?
Nighthawks run.
I was thinking a nap.
No,
You can nap in the Denny's.
I'm thinking pie and coffee.
Yeah, you can go to a Denny's. There's a Denny's nearby.
All right. There's always a Denny's nearby.
Like,
Yep.
Denny's Gothic.
I don't think Waffle House is that far north.
You've always been at Denny's.
So yeah, you all try and talk and meet each other as you spend 2 hours in a Denny's, drinking coffee and eating
Carbs.
carbs essentially.
Delicious carbs. For me.
The 2 hours quickly pass, or they take forever, but either way, they pass.
Eat at Denny's.
And you soon find yourself in a windowless room with Shaw and 2 other people, one of whom is the woman you met earlier, and the other is a pale-looking man in his 30s. Pale as in...
Still have my piece on me.
Yeah, pale as in it looks like he's lost some blood recently.
I don't think any of us are going in there unarmed.
Elizabeth is this is the working group Hudson Red to evaluate the information presented by this asset codenamed Hudson Red. It prefers to call it Elizabeth is how it wants to be called.
Isn't she in there?
No, she you don't know where she is. If you want to see her, she is in a secure facility now. We found forensic evidence proving there's a painting dated to 1695. There are fingerprints in the painting. Her fingerprints are in that painting. As forensically as possible, it was found buried under the ruins of an abandoned farmhouse outside of Salem. And carbon dating and other techniques have been used to authenticate the painting. She seems to speak every language we ask her to speak. She has knowledge of things that no one has ever... she would have no way of knowing. In the last 18 months since we have found her, we've been able to close a number of cases, both publicly, and take action against threats in non-publicized cases. She's very important.
So you've been using her as an information tap of some sort since...
Yes, since we acquired her 18 months ago.
She's Hudson Red.
Yes. She is the source of all the Hudson Red information. Do you know Duncan Hunter? Duncan Hunter was a child who was lost, I believe abducted, but was found miraculously alive, even though he was in the basement of a known killer, and the killer was apprehended. She said she dreamed where he was and told us where, gave us the exact address, and we went there, and there he was. She is worth the effort so far. So we have people who are come in, act on her information, and if we need you, at some point we will have you come in, because now that you've seen it, now that you know the truth, there are worse things than her out there. And she has prevented them from killing a number of people. If you have questions, I'd be happy to do that. I will, of course, help you in your public careers as much as I can. But this has to remain between us. Nothing on paper, nothing in the system other than what we absolutely have to. Run everything through me. But if you have problems with this, if you want to walk away... well, then retire. You can't... I've helped you all in your career, one way or the other. And you know too much to be an active... that's an active duty law enforcement agent and not be able to act on this. I would not ask you if lives would not be at stake. This. So...
Why... What happened to the other... that's like the other assets that were assisting with this project? You said that they're your...
These two were watching her when she had a psychotic episode. She had lashed out at him. He was injured. As you can see, he's still alive. Yeah. She is motivated, as far as we can tell. I don't know if she's human and became something else, or she's something alien pretending to be human. And at a certain point, it doesn't matter what she is, or it is. But she seems to be motivated by a desire to survive and a desire for us to destroy threats to what she believes, not just to herself, but to civilization. She thinks that these threats are increasing in power and frequency, and that if she tells people that she can help maintain life on this planet, that there are threats that are exponentially more dangerous than just one person killing another.
So, Rich, if I guard your genie, can I rub the lamp on it every now and again?
You don't have to. You won't be. You stay in your normal jobs. We'll use you as field agents. You remained under pressure. You didn't panic. You didn't fire a weapon. That's more than I would give 95%.
What if I need a question I need answered?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm good. Stand guy, Rich.
What the hell are you looking for?
Dude,
Water numbers?
the information that I've received from this source has been far too valuable.
Yeah, that's why.
That's all I need.
Yeah. But if I need you to go into the field to act on her information, you go into the field to act on her information.
Yep, Rich. Okay, cool. I'll go back to bed.
They're like, come on, it's like, come on, let us embrace her.
Same.
All right.
You obviously at this point see that this is important, but the minute this thing goes south. So if something is wrong right now, then we're going to have a serious talk.
I don't think that's how this works.
So
If you want off, you need to just retire. Go into teaching or something.
That's a fate worse than death.
If it's lame,
Sorry.
we're okay.
Shaw's an asshole.
I want that guy to be in my department. How'd you get into this? 1,000-yard stare.
All right. So slightly unusual.
So you're saying you'd fit right in?
Slightly.
Well, we're going to do a vignette before we get to the next part of the scenario.
How'd you get into teaching, mister?
So
There's
yeah.
a house on the end of a long street. In it dwells a thing unspeakable.
So not detention? No.
So work-life balance. Everybody will have a vignette scene about what you do, because it's going to be some time before you're called into duty. And what do you do now that you know that things are what you know now? Tom, what are you going to do as your work-life action? So you can spend time with your bonds. You could tell us about them. You could research the unnatural by talking to Elizabeth. You could try to improve your skills.
I'm going to research the unnatural.
You want to talk to Elizabeth, okay?
Yeah.
That's certainly a thing you can do. What do you want to talk to her about? Just sort of get a agent?
Yeah. Like talk to her like I would an actual source.
Okay. All right. So she starts talking to you, and
2 hours later, I shoot myself.
No.
The end.
Are you a ghoul? Do you know any ghouls? Are you accepting applications to become a ghoul?
Are you now or have you ever
She
been?
is not. She does mention things that are called ghouls, but she is not one of them. She says she claims to be human.
Is there a club membership?
Performed a rite that brought her back. She says that her essential salts sometimes need blood to work.
Natural.
So she's a bond.
I'll go. My third one. My section chief. My section chief.
Okay. And as a result of studying the natural, that bond's going to decrease. It's going to worsen. How does that just take place as outbursts, or are you just taking off so much time that your section chief is pissed at? Like, how does that relationship get worse?
I often start looking. I spend a lot of time looking into things that are not my current assignments.
Okay. So you get written up several times. Like, so who's your section chief?
Anthony Geisler.
Let's see here. Does anyone want to roleplay a short little scene with Geisler berating?
Sure.
All right.
So, sorry, Tom, what was your character's last name again?
Warren.
So, Warren.
Yeah.
So, would you like to tell me why we are at least 2 weeks back on the information we need to get into the prosecutors for the Deplin case?
Checking up on a source, sir.
Does this source have anything to do with the Deplin case?
Yeah, probably. Like it's a very delicate case, sir. The source vehemently has strict rules about any kind of contact, but has proven invaluable, sir.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad it's proving invaluable, but to the Deplin case, that's like that prosecutor has been all over my ass about for the last 2 weeks. And the fact of the matter is that you are not actually giving me anything and seemingly ignoring me for a pet project is pretty goddamn infuriating.
Well, sir, this source will make that case and many others wide open, but I have to spend time on it. And so I'm very sorry if I cannot tear myself away from valuable sources on a whim. I have to play this the right way.
All right. So it's only through the intervention of Shaw that you're able to keep your job or not get suspended. So that relationship goes down 4 points. But your unnatural goes up by 13 points.
Oh, crap.
Okay, then. That's yours.
So that's how you spent your time. And, yeah, we can bring up that information when it's relevant. So, Detective Bankhead, how do you spend your time? Just to remember, you could go back to nature, fulfill responsibilities, go to therapy, improve a stat or skill, undertake special training, stay on the or study the unnatural. Like, what are you going to be doing? Yeah.
I will go to improve a stat or skill.
All right. Reduces 1 bond by 1 as you let other responsibilities lapse.
Guess I won't visit Frank as much as I used to.
All right. Things are getting a little list. Remember, you have to fail a skill check.
I will
After 2 times 5.
fail at firearms.
Okay.
Hopefully. I fail at firearms.
All right. You gain 8 points of firearms. Put in a lot of time putting lead downrange. Weirdly enough. Let's see here. Agent Devon?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing spending your time?
All fulfill responsibilities.
All right. Roll sand test.
Okay. Yep.
All right. Let's see here. Your bonds are already full, so you can't improve them, but you do. Let's see. Did you want to try and focus on sand?
Yes.
Okay. So in that case, you just go on vacation, and you restore 3 sand.
Woohoo!
Because you just go on vacation. Yeah. And enjoy. Although you stay away from the woods, you think about deer.
Yeah, no, we can go to the beach.
Yeah, the beach. That sounds nice.
Yeah.
No, there's no deer. Cave deer.
No beaches in Massachusetts, though.
Yeah.
Let's think about a
You can
vacation.
go south. You can go to Florida.
I mean,
What about
I don't
the
want to be where it's wicked pissa hot.
What about that vacation to the Ozarks we always talked about?
No.
Agent Cheryl, what are you going to do?
I'm also
no
going to fulfill my responsibilities as well, since this issue has told me that I've spent way too much time away from my husband and my daughter.
Well, I mean, mechanically speaking, if you want to improve, if you want to heal your sand, you go back to nature. But I mean, it's the same thing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So you can go on vacation too.
So, it'll be more kind of a staycation at this point, because I obviously
All right,
don't tell
roll
my
sand
husband.
test.
Yeah, don't tell my husband about anything, but at the same time, he's there as the good voice. So, yes, 18 made it.
Only 1 though.
That's okay. I only lost 2, so it's enough for comfort.
Yeah. All right. So a couple months later, you were all called in by Shaw, and let's see here. And Elizabeth is we run information by Elizabeth across Hudson Red sometimes to see if it knows anything about certain thing. Something got our attention, and Hudson Red was immediately worried by it. It claimed that it was very important that we act on this. There is a woman in Eagle Lake, Maine, named Ophelia Atwood. She is legally 78 years old. She has a daughter, also named Ophelia Atwood, who is 39 years old, who also lives with her mother in Eagle Lake, Maine.
Reiterate those ages.
78 and 39.
Wow.
Oh. Convenient.
A detective agency was hired. Let's see here. The Chalmers Detective Agency, led by a Joseph Chalmers, was hired by Ophelia Atwood the Elder. She said she lived alone and had no heirs, and wanted to hire the detective agency to find something. She hired this agency, but lied about that she was alone, that she had a daughter. I'm not sure exactly what the detective agency wanted, but the detective apparently interviewed her and then tried to research her claims about what she happened. The elder Ophelia Atwood mentioned she was once a member of this Church of Starry Wisdom and spent time in a town named Innsmouth.
Drink.
Yeah, you've heard of that. She's talked about that.
Oh, yeah.
These are flagged keywords, which brought it to our. When he searched for them, it was brought to our attention. We have only ascertained that she's hired him. We have not broken into his systems. We've not yet acted in that much as we have been doing background research. We have found a pattern dating back to the 19th century of a woman in the Atwood family living in the house in Eaglewood, Maine, until dying and passing it on to a single female heir that had previously lived abroad. This has happened 4 times in the last century or so. But now there has been a change in her pattern. Ophelia Atwood has hired also a law firm. Let's see here, Carter and Carter, and which is related to the something about reading the will of Ophelia Atwood. 3 people have been legally named as heirs.
Probate.
Yes.
Better call Saul.
I give you the living will.
Yes. A Marcia Hogan, a Floyd Pratt, and a Wade Russell. Marcia lives in L.A., Floyd lives in New York, and Wade lives in D.C. These people have no connection to the Atwood family as far as an initial investigation can determine. Elizabeth claims to know Ophelia, claims that there is only one Ophelia, and that she has been alive for more than 200 years. But that she is extremely alarmed that she is changing her pattern. She says there would be no need for her to do this unless she said she was afraid of what she could do. There is they are all 3 of them have already booked flights or are booking flights to Eaglewood, Maine, Eagle Lake. We do not have any other information, but it is imperative that you get up to Eagle Lake, Maine, and investigate this Ophelia Atwood. and find out what she is planning and stop it if it is a danger. She did mention that Ophelia had could be very dangerous, but preferred to live alone in the woods, and thus did not live up to her potential. Was Elizabeth's quote. I do not know how you want to approach this, but you need to find out what's happening at that house or with Ophelia. I can arrange to make sure that your time away from work is covered. I have provided. There is a flight out of the airport to the Northern Maine Regional Airport. It'll leave in 6 hours.
Okay.
So you have time to get to the airport and get there. You will be given. I have he gives each of you a credit card for expenses. If you also don't put too much on there and don't put anything
Traceable.
Anything that would merit suspicious attention. He gives each of you, basically $500. If you need to buy something that you don't want to be traced to you use that. You two can carry weapons legally on the plane. So
We're in Boston, right?
yeah,
It's in Maine.
yeah. You could drive there, but it's quicker to fly up.
Then we don't have to rent a car either.
You can rent a car at the airport.
That's
but
that's
you
still
don't have to
traceable.
rent a car. Is what
Yeah, that's true. So it's up to you, but he has at least some of you should fly.
And if you
Some
wanna-
of you need to get there as soon as possible.
So we could
modern
fly
situation.
in that situation. You guys could drive up, and if you want to take other weapons, that would be better for concealed carry. So
yeah, I'll
we can also attempt. I've also attempted to delay the heirs from arriving. I've made some arrangements to have them searched and interviewed at airports, or at least one of them will be interviewed at the airport. By the TSA. That will delay them a few hours. The other ones, their flight information has been, misplaced. So, but the third one, I could not really do anything.
My heavy weapons is 70. What the fuck do I do for the police?
Well, you're a military veteran.
I guess. Damn.
No. I saw Bankhead. That was a great last name.
I get my saw.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can ask him for resources.
Was that
You
heavy
can,
weapons at 70?
Yeah.
Do you, if you want to talk to Elizabeth, she is nearby. If you want to,
No, I don't want to talk to Elizabeth.
You want to bring? Did you want to bring
where's
your
an
one grand
unguarded
RPGs?
military transport?
yeah. Do you need any other resources? But if this is the first time I've seen her actively seem concerned that whatever Ophelia's plans are, they could actually ultimately impact her own survival, which is what she's ultimately concerned about.
She's an intelligence asset. She's been tracking something. Its pattern changed.
Yeah.
This is what you do when you do that.
Yeah. All right. So you two.
If her and that crazy bitch in the woods went to school together, I'm not going up there without being strapped.
All right.
So me and Weirdo will drive up.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
All right, you get the Red Bull.
Yeah.
So
Already route.
I want to go to the impound lot.
Okay. Get a car not connected to you.
Yes.
All right. Do you have persuade or bureaucracy?
I have the shit out of bureaucracy.
I can persuade. I'll try it.
All right.
Who's
Wait, what's your,
running the impound?
Jim Bob.
what's your persuade?
Of course.
Jim, what do you got?
Oh, what do you mean?
Jim, I'm going to bind McKinley's dog.
Yeah.
just fucking ruining my carpet, scooting all over the place. His ass is just a
I told you not to dog sit that dog.
His ass is just a goddamn disaster. I got to take that thing to the vet, but I'm not putting it in the backseat of my car. You got to give me some, shit box that no one's going to miss, because
right.
I do not
Roll
want this thing
+20.
stinking.
That's a good cover story.
Yeah, I make it.
All right. Yeah. He gives you a piece of shit that still runs.
Yeah,
So
loaded full of guns.
okay.
As one does.
Yep. All right.
The emergency canine unit.
Quick! We've got to get them before they institute ranked choice voting.
Since you're both driving through the night, you don't really.
Shit got real.
You're not going to get, because of the flight thing. You're not going to have that much more time on them. But you two are both going to lose 5 points of willpower because you're driving through the night.
I'll gain 5 points of guns that I brought with me.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll sleep.
No, you have to drive. You're going to make it. So you both have to lose 5 points of willpower. Because Richard Shaw was like, yeah, this is a lot of people could die. This is what this sounded like. Yeah. So you two, 5 willpower, and then you two get there first. Yeah. You do know one of the targets, one of the heirs, Wade Russell, is actually his flight was Shaw was unable to delay his flight.
Actually, it's only a 1 hour. It's a little more than an hour and a half drive.
Oh, really? I thought it was.
Yeah, from Boston to Portland, Maine.
Well, Portland. I'm going to say
Portland's up in Maine.
Yeah, I know, but I said Eagle Lake.
Yeah, I know, but it's barely. We're thinking like 2 hours.
It's fine.
We're in semantics now. That's
okay.
Like, no, I'm proving shit. I'm doing it.
It's timing. There's traffic.
Yeah.
You have to get out of Boston.
Exactly.
Also, this is the middle of nowhere, Maine. This is a small, isolated, rural area.
Oh, the nice Stephen King kill zone. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
AKA all of Maine.
The Maine kill
Did
zone.
you see that tweet?
About the Midnight Society? Yeah.
Zach was like, no. Yes.
Have you seen the one for the House of Leaves?
No, the Lovecraft one was really good.
There's a couple.
The Dusty Gentleman. Just ellipses.
There's one with Mary Shelley. It's like, Lovecraft's like, why is she a girl here? You tap your eyes, you run a car. So where are you going to go first? You know there's a law firm that's handling the will. You know the address for Ophelia Atwood's house. You know the name of one of the people, of all 3 heirs. Well, but one is going to be here first.
Wade Russell's actually going to be here.
Yeah.
What time does his flight arrive?
Same time. Actually, he was on the flight with you.
I know this is kind of risky on there, but if we want to do that's like really going hard, we probably could pull rank on somebody else with
DC with a layover
TSA. Say
in
we have
Boston?
a suspicion.
Yeah.
Somebody's cheap.
Well, he was out of town.
Get a fucking direct flight. Jeez.
He was out.
He's inheriting.
Loser.
He lives in DC, but he travels. All right. Yeah. Actually, a lot of people in DC go to Boston. Shut up.
Okay, God. Okay, I hope he is a deep one hybrid. So you go loser.
Anyway,
we could kind of use our poll right now, see if we can get with the TSA and shut them up.
for what?
Well, just get.
Do you have law?
That's fine.
Do you have criminology?
I do have criminology, so.
Or we could just pull a much easier version of the same thing and get it switched to where one of us is sitting next to him and talk him up on the way out.
You can.
Yeah. All right. So you do that.
Okay.
You
Switch
know,
to the local
all right,
air marshal.
How are you, what's your approach to talking about?
Heard you getting some money.
Just gonna start by making friendly conversation and
People on planes love that.
yeah, gonna be the best.
This is why you have to make a persuade check.
Actually, yeah. So I am just going to play the overly sincere, that's the persona I'm going to put on.
Okay.
I'm just going to be Ned Ryerson.
Okay.
And I'm just going to try to annoy the information out of him.
All right.
No,
Persuade.
yeah. 5.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I just found out I had a long lost aunt or something, and I got her house in Maine in this lake I've never heard of it before.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had an Atwood.
I had a triple great uncle that lived in Salt Lake City, but I didn't get anything out of him. Hell of a deal.
Well, they're reading the will, but we have to. We have to. I'm going to go to this law firm to find out where they're reading. Did they have to do a whole reading of the will? I don't know.
Oh, right, yeah.
I don't think I'm the only heir. The
Maine's got some real weird property laws, I hear. It's fascinating, actually. Let me tell you about it.
Yeah, so you can be human.
All right. Yep, 50 is less than 60.
I mean, if he doesn't, nothing seems off about him. He seems kind of confused by the situation, but pleasantly surprised.
Mm-hmm. What's his family history?
Family history. I mean, nothing. He's actually from the Midwest. Moved to DC to work as a lobbyist. Does a lot of work in Boston. Yeah. I said the
Didn't
Midwest.
I have to tell you your bloodline has a cult significance? Don't you just hate when that happens? Tell me about it.
So yeah, he has. He doesn't reveal. Yeah, he doesn't mention Marsh. He doesn't mention Innsmouth. He doesn't mention even Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm. A transcript of our conversation would not set off any keyword alerts.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, he could just be a really good liar, but if he is,
he'd have to be a pretty stinking good liar.
Yeah. So, yeah, he just seems like a normal person. He does travel a lot. As part of his lobbying work, so...
well, I mean, not everyone who travels a lot is part of a secretive government conspiracy to, prevent the unnatural.
Hey, I've been driving for 30 minutes. You want to take over?
Are you all right?
I'm exhausted.
Gotta have a stretch.
We're going to have to do this in shifts.
All right, I'll talk to you in 30 minutes.
I crash.
I've been driving all night. My head's way over.
All right, so you two get out of the airport with Wade. He asks you your business.
Just coming up to see the fall foliage.
What time of year is it?
It's fall.
Yeah.
It's motherfucking fall.
Fuck you.
It's September. It's a little early for it, but yeah.
You got to get those early colors.
Oh, yeah. I've never been up to Maine, to be honest. I just read about Stephen King novels. I mean,
right?
Yeah.
And that's your. You want to be up there with that.
This is what he says. He doesn't seem suspicious of you. So yeah, that's how that goes. So you two get out of the airport, or I mean, I don't know. Are you gonna? What's your plan now?
At this point, were we going to rent a car or just wait for them to on a pickup and then go with everybody else? Because
I mean, security checks and everything. They got here a half hour ahead of us, so
yeah.
Continue to pick on Ross and his scale of distance.
Oh my God, jeez.
1 inch is 5
We
hours.
stopped for an oil change.
And a tire rotation too.
All right.
Dude, there's a pancake place up ahead.
Well, what are
Let's
you
get
two?
pancakes.
What are you two? Where are you planning to go to first? When there's
The airport and pick our asses up.
well, I mean, you could do that, or
That would make sense, so we don't have to rent a car.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's less traceable. So
So you lose track of Wade. He by waiting, it took you some time for that to happen. So you won't meet up with him. I mean, yeah. Charles feeding you updates on Marcia and Floyd's travel plans. They'll be here within the day. Or they'll be here tomorrow, essentially, to come in on the same flight. Because again, it's a small airport. It's, but what do you want to do? It's not too far to Eagle Lake.
Yeah. Were there...
we have the law firm
So
too.
Carter is where the will is being read.
Well, that's where the will.
They're going to find out where it's going.
They don't. The guy doesn't know. He's going to go to Carter to find out about it.
Right. There's also the detective angle.
Mm-hmm.
Which, given our credentials, we might be able to pull up a little bit more information if we push that angle. But
And I mean, there's good old, is there any public records that have not been digitized that
you
might
could
be related to...
Yeah, you could go to county. You could go to the library to take up information about the Atwood family.
Analyst.
Okay, then. I will go do that. You must drive now.
All right, I'll drop him off at county.
It's okay. We're fresh. We can drive.
What? Who are you?
Oh, thank God.
We've driven for 2.5
I've
hours.
pissed in bottles for the last 15 minutes. Couldn't hold it.
All
How
right.
tiny
So
is
what
your bladder?
information
I
are you
need a
trying to figure out?
shower.
I want to get like profiles on all 3 of the people, all the people who are coming.
Well, that wouldn't be there. I mean, you could figure out information about the Atwood family because the
Atwood family.
He's a famous author.
Library use.
Computer
Library use.
library. Not. I would bureaucracy or history.
Bureaucracy. I have that.
All right.
60. I make it.
Okay. Yeah, for at least 4 generations, it's followed the same pattern of an older woman living alone, dying just so her younger female heir could come and pick up the house. Often, and there's and
Can I piggyback a question in there? I mean, are there like birth records such that are they always 39 years apart?
not always 39. It's approximately. It's always the woman,
40.
the new heir always shows up in her 30s. There are birth records, but there's discrepancies in it. And the first thing that comes to mind is why has no one ever investigated? This is highly suspicious. This should have tipped off other people. Like birth records just show up, clearly stamped the year that she shows up.
Unless someone's got clout and money to hide some shit.
For whatever reason, the fact that no one has raised to think about this in over 100 years.
It's like some developer of property would go up there saying, fuck you, I want this. And
I mean, just basic due diligence. How is this not like a con artist or like, I mean, where did this woman come from? Where is this? Yeah. There's no record of burial for the older woman. She's always, yeah, exactly.
So is there a death certificate but no record of burial?
Death certificates are missing.
Imagine that.
Thing.
Yeah.
Are there obits in the paper?
There is one. And the 1950s one. I haven't exactly written out the whole thing.
I meant obits in the regular paper. I'm not at the for a week.
Yeah.
So and so passed.
Yeah, the Ophelia is not listed.
Okay, but other people are.
Yeah.
Give me a random name of an old person.
Bernice Townsend.
All right, I go to Carter.
Okay.
And I will walk in during business hours.
All right. The secretary there is like, hello, can I help you?
Hi, I'm here for the will of Bernice Townsend.
And what is your name?
Well, I'm just wondering when the will reading is. I lost the email and I can't get back in and I get service out here. I forgot to get the plan that has roaming, so
Give me persuade to get information you should.
I make it.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I know in this time of grief, she tells you that will be read, 2 days at the family house. Here's the address.
Oh, do you guys typically do it at the house?
Commonly, yes.
Okay.
It's easier for people than to see, figure out what's what and everything.
All right. Well, thank you. I'll see you there. I leave.
All right.
So
Jog on.
they would have to have a copy of the will on site,
At the lawyer's office, yeah.
but they're also going to have to. Oh wait. What would I roll to case the place as I'm in it?
awareness or something?
Criminology, alertness, forensics.
I do not make that.
We can go in with
That's
him
like 60s.
off the side, basically.
How far off were you?
That
12.
strains the...
I mean, for free, I'll tell you, it does have one of the stickers from a commercial security company. So they probably have alarm. I mean, they definitely have alarms. So you need a key code or something to get in.
Okay.
4-digit PIN number, sorry. So they have that at a minimum. But you don't get any. So that, yeah.
Okay.
So you'd have to get that from a staff member, one way or the other.
What would it be to disable the alarm?
Well, if you have the PIN number, you just type it
Well,
in.
yeah, but it should be
Typically, that's a
Sneaking master.
That's a special training thing, like
Okay.
craft electronics.
fair enough.
You could ask Shaw for information on how to do that if you really needed to break in there. Okay. Shaw really wants this all. Yeah.
All right, so I go back to the car and tell them they're going to read it at the house.
Actually, what was the name of the security company again?
Gensec.
That's first gen tech, so.
It's generic standard.
Generic
God, they're
security.
everywhere.
And did you get the name of the woman who was...
Oh god, they've reached the elemental plane of cops.
That's like, did you get the name of the woman who was at the front desk?
The secretary?
Yeah, the secretary.
Give me a name.
Bernice.
Bernice.
No, wait.
That's the one who died, so...
Francesca?
Huh?
Francesca?
Suppressing fire.
Jessica. We'll say Jessica. Yeah.
Jessica.
They live.
It's upstate Maine. More than one person can be named Bernice.
So, right now, what's your Bruce Wayne at again?
70.
70. Okay, so we want to put you on the phone. So, looking up from there, just call up the Gensec.
Gensec security.
Hey, this is Tyler down over at Carter and Carter. Look, we...
What's your challenge code?
So, I'm going to be honest, I don't honestly have that right now. Jessica just told me, who runs our front desk, told me to call him because apparently we need to know the code back right now. Boss, right now, it's just... we
Just write negative 20.
Oh, wait a second, I'm actually bringing up, pretending you're yelling at me, so...
Right.
Yeah, can you hear that? He's just so much on
Still
it.
persuade negative 20.
Watermelon.
Let's see.
I mean, they specifically have procedures to...
I know.
Yeah.
To
Prevent this kind of social engineering.
I know, that's what I'm trying to do.
But, I mean, it's worth a shot. But, I mean, you know...
A bad one.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Sorry, can't answer that.
Fine, whatever. Okay, give it a thought.
So, yeah.
Everybody on the ground.
I did see a Venn diagram meme on Twitter
Oh, yeah, the DJ one.
of DJs, bank robbers, and preachers. They all said, "Put your hands in the air." That's like the center of the Venn diagrams. One of them was, "Give me your money." Like that's the preachers of
My
the bank.
favorite was the DJ bank robber. Everybody on the floor.
Anyways, so you can just wait. You can establish a safe house if you want to, or find lodgings.
But
you could case the house without getting near it. I mean, if you
Well, we know the security sticker's real. That's good.
yeah.
at the lawyer's office, you're still in the town. Like you haven't.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
she lives out in
a lot of
the
times they just put the sticker on there.
Yeah, the lawyers, they got money.
Trying to think of an angle with the detective agency that would not just be like, "Hey, what do you know about this?"
That's a good point. Shaw, you could call Shaw to help give you a lead on that.
I will do that.
All right. What are you trying to get out of the cops there?
No, the detective agency.
Oh, the
that
detective
was hired.
Well,
What
you
else is
could
known about that?
you could also say that they actually sent an inquiry to us. I just found out today because they had concerns about this person as well.
Okay, good. So it's probably less like known associates. All right. Well, I don't know about you, Madison, but I think I'll head on over there.
Okay.
Okay.
So you go to the Chalmers Detective Agency.
Yeah, I'll follow him.
All right. You go there. You can tell. I mean, from your experience, these are the cheating spouses kind of detective agency, pretty
Right.
typical stuff. So, there's a man in there. He's at the front desk. It's like, hi,
Mr. Chalmers?
no, I'm a temp. Mr. Chalmers stepped out on a case.
Was he going to go see the Aurora Borealis?
What? He starts looking through papers.
At this time of day?
What?
In this part of the year?
He's getting very confused.
Localized entirely in the back room?
God.
What is happening?
May we see it?
What? No. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
gotta
disregard
punch you.
that.
I know.
I had to do that at some point.
that's
You
fair.
didn't have to. That was a choice.
That was a choice.
It was a great choice.
It was.
That's doable.
So, yeah, the detective is, the temp is there.
Okay, sorry. Did he actually say where the detective is?
That's confidential. I can't reveal that because it's part of the. I'm here. I've been here 2 weeks, but I know everything's confidential.
All right.
Good training.
Shit, how good's my? All right. I've got
Especially a
at least
PowerPoint.
40%.
Yeah.
Say it with me. Everything is confidential.
He looks at his hand. Confidential.
In
Yeah.
indelible ink.
So, my name's Agent Carroll. This is Agent Madison. We're with the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, sir.
That's a normal reaction. You're fine.
Shred everything!
Pause legal here.
Oh my god, tight.
We're actually following up with an inquiry Mr. Chalmers made. Very much like to get in touch with him. I think, given the circumstances, we can maybe, rescind a little bit of the usual confidentiality, as you might have said.
Mm-hmm.
Where might we find him?
I don't know, man. He went out last night following up on the lead, is what he said. And then he's just like, he called in, said, I need to just stay here to man the phones. Wait, you're FBI? I'll message, I'll text him 911 maybe. Well, I hope he's not us. What?
Well,
Yeah.
I think I understand. I understand your concern, but I don't think we're at that level of panic just yet. So
Yeah.
that's
We
like,
can still go to him.
I don't know where he is.
That's fine.
Okay.
You said he was following up on a lead?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's the weird one.
The weird one.
what would define this as weird?
Well, I don't know. Everything's really confidential.
Yep, so's the law, son.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, no.
And if you really want that warrant out for you,
It's the Atwood case.
Okay. All right.
He wanted us. Apparently, she wanted us to find heirs for her fortune. She's this crazy old woman who lives up in the woods, and she doesn't have any heirs, and she wanted to give it away to worthy people who were, worthy of it. I don't like.
so it's a crazy woman in the woods pulling a Willy Wonka.
Well, what's that? I don't know. What case is that? I don't know. The guy's like,
Was that a
21.
5 missing children? Oh my god!
Well, I mean,
Son, maybe you can help us
gifted
out.
charity, college educated, traveled a lot, that kind of thing. Good people
People.
that
Okay.
saw the world and could share her wealth with it.
Son, maybe it'd be for the best if you came down with a sudden stomach ailment and happened to leave the key to your boss's office right here on your desk.
Oh, that's going to require a persuade check.
All right. I'll actually fail that, 91.
I'll come back on behind him.
You can't.
Oh, I forgot one done. Yes, I was there.
Yeah. He's no, I can't. I gotta use this job. It's better than the.
Other hand, don't leave desk.
Yeah.
Can I try a different... can I get it in under bureaucracy with... it'd be an awful shame if you perjured yourself.
Unless you haul him away, you're gonna have to escalate if you want another roll.
Okay.
Or get leverage on him. And that's not. You already used the FBI thing.
What's your
I'm
law
out there skill.
Is it 30?
30, yeah.
You're on lights.
So he's like, no, I'll lose my job. Mr. Chalmers has been a good boss. He'll let me take time
have
off.
you ever heard of
and if
Guantanamo
he
Bay?
might hire me full time. I won't be a temp anymore. What?
I said, have you ever heard of Guantanamo Bay?
Oh yeah, the second Harold and Kumar movie. It's really funny.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. All right.
Just back away.
All right,
Without
Jimmy.
further comment.
You've been incredibly helpful.
He's the Gripply.
Thank you
He's the
for your
Gripply
service to your
witnesses.
country.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Do you want to research anything else?
Actually,
So you know the pattern and everything. You know that this is breaking the pattern. Yeah.
locate the house.
You already have the address.
Yeah.
That scene, we can
I guess I don't
spot
think
it.
I will.
It's near Eagle Lake.
Let down.
Yeah.
The actual lake, not just the town. And there is, it's a nice old house. Yeah. I mean, what do you want to figure out? I mean, you know where it is, but you don't know.
We're trying to think what else I could
All right.
take. You know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Which one's getting renditioned by the TSA?
We'll say Marsha.
Marsha.
She had to travel the furthest.
Damn it.
Well, I mean, they'll show up tomorrow.
Stupid male pregens.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we can,
Imitator.
imitate.
Not, well, some of you are female.
Fully half of
characters.
us.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, someone can imitate her and try and get
I should not be the one to do that.
the quick version of the will. Like, gotta leave early. Can't stick around for the big hullabaloo will reading.
Yeah.
Gotta get back to L.A.
Did you ever see
Aaron, you
good
can
will
do it.
reading?
So to try to intimidate.
No, pretend to be Marsha.
Oh, I could. How old is Marcia, by the way? Do we know?
She's about your age.
In the 50s. So
How
sure.
convenient.
okay. Yeah, if we wanted to try to, figure out some way to waylay her.
I don't know if
can-
She's already been
She's
waiting.
already waiting.
so never mind.
She's
So
she's getting the special pat down.
okay, no. If we want to, let's see if we replicate any kind of IDs or something for
And
that.
one of you could imitate Floyd. Or impersonate Floyd.
Wants to be our Floyd.
I feel like I'm more of a Floyd.
He's more of a Travis
All right.
Bickle.
So you're going to imitate
I've already been in there. I
Yeah,
can't do it.
Yeah.
All right, so you two go in.
Is there a research skill?
Bureaucracy or history, depending on what it is. Bureaucracy for most things. History.
Others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what are you trying to research?
Like, if he cut the power, would the security still work? Like, if we just blacked out the block, does it have a battery backup? Like, is it going to be
Or a
that
diesel
fucking...
generator or something.
Criminology would work for that.
Sorry, guys.
Which you can know.
44 out of 50.
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
Definitely would.
Oh, yeah? Okay, well...
Well, let's. I mean,
Well, it
Yeah.
would, but it would. It has a battery, but the battery only lasts like for 10 minutes or something like that.
Okay.
Because it doesn't like it's a cheap security system. It doesn't like take into account losing power to an entire block.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not like
Yeah.
retinal scanning or...
Or there's no backup generator. That's
Yeah.
Just a code, so.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and go in and try. So I'll go to the law office. That's the tack, right? Is we want to see if we can see.
Do you have any
Yeah.
IDs or anything? Or? I'm pretty sure they're gonna ask for ID when you go there.
That's true.
All right, Shaw, can we?
Can you get some GenSec?
Criminology? Can I arrange that?
You could, yeah.
I'll try.
You know who doesn't ask for IDs? Bars.
60 exactly.
Used to break into this place.
Who doesn't?
Look, when this fails, then we'll go.
Then
to
we'll get Mr.
Capitol
Crowbar.
Gate.
But until then.
Yeah, you do make it. So,
Like,
all right.
I'll get you some fake IDs. Don't worry.
Okay.
yeah, they're not super high grades. So you'll have to make a persuade check.
It's okay.
Can you talk?
Yes.
But you know details about their lives.
Ting, ting, ting. Yeah, Floyd, that's me. See, Floyd.
All right, so
yeah,
in this
that's
case, since we have that too, with it, could we get more information from bureaucracy from that's like to kind of research this person online, see if we can get some baseline details?
You already have their dossier.
Okay, so
I look at his LinkedIn profile.
Yeah, like Shaw already had people trying to establish a connection between them.
okay,
I could not find any. It does fit the profile that the temp at the agency mentioned. You know that they give a lot of charity, that they travel a lot, that they're educated. They don't make a lot of money. You know, so
Okay.
yeah.
And what was Floyd's last name? Sorry, that's
Pratt.
the one I missed.
Pratt,
Okay.
so
Where was he coming from?
New York,
Okay.
and I'll be Marcia.
New York City.
New York City.
Yeah. So, yeah, give me a persuade check. See if the
right.
card believes you.
Yeah. I'm Floyd. 19 out of 70.
All right.
I would like to see Will.
Yeah. You have all that information, and you have a ID, and you have his, yeah. So yeah, you.
I'm not coming in behind right now.
Well,
Marcia.
we should. It's odd, but you're kind of. Ophelia does have a daughter, but her daughter is okay with this. She's not going to contest the will. She wanted the family fortune to pass on to you. And also, of course, you have to wait a while for Wade to show up. So Wade does just check into a motel and then gave him his phone number. He did already go to Carter and Carter. So we will go to her house and do the reading there, so you can see the state of the house, look at what the possessions are.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah. So the three of you all get in. Let's see here. What's his name? Dennis Carter. Dennis is the name of the lawyer.
So he has the will with him?
Yes. And
Hijack it.
well, there is another witness there, Wade. So it's the four of you in the car.
No witnesses.
Do you two just want to go stake
Wait,
out the house?
Wade's in the car too?
Yeah, Carter called him. Yeah.
Doesn't he recognize him?
Yeah.
From a fucking plane?
Son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
that's a good point. So you hear that. So, let's rewind. That's a good point. Thank you. Yeah. So it's like, wait.
Let's not.
So Wade is coming. So what are you going to do? You could you could think of a bullshit to lie if you want to persuade
Well,
him.
you only told him you're out here for the fall foliage, and honestly, if he says like, "Oh, we're,"
I have the same dead aunt that you do.
Yeah.
Damnedest thing. Yeah, no.
well, are you going to talk about going to a will reading to some weirdo on the
Same
plane?
day or night by
When
himself.
someone else says they're going to.
Okay.
They're going
I
to
forgot about that.
fuck
Fine,
Maine for a will reading. Yes, I would
Okay.
share if
Well,
I
the
was
car-
doing
the
this.
attorney
I'm
has
just
made
going to
it-
take another goddamn car.
All right, there you go.
I will rent a car under the ID I have hijacked that I will pay for in cash, and I will drive up there.
All right.
And also, on my way, I will attempt to disguise myself.
Okay.
Okay.
Glasses.
What's your disguise? What's your disguise?
It's 10%. I am committed to this.
I'll try to disguise you. I have 30. Let's see. Missed by 8. So your glasses are slightly askew.
really hired better people for this.
That was a good idea up until that. And to be fair, I didn't catch it until you pointed it out. So thank you for being honest, Gil.
That was
Better
great.
that than like on the porch of the house.
So because
Hey,
you
aren't
drove
that guy?
because you drove it separately, Wade didn't see you, so
Yep.
you still get to the house. And so you're waiting at the house when they show up. By the way, you two, are you going to be nearby, or you're just going to?
If I knew this, no, but I guess I don't, so.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? If I'm there before the other two, I'm going to go ahead and go in and lock myself in the bathroom.
I can hear you.
It's all mine now.
Really rough out here.
The door.
My gut biome is just disturbed by this
the door is locked. You'd have to break in.
spicy Maine
The car,
food.
the lawyer has the key.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
all right.
So what are you two doing while the will reading is going to happen, or attempt? You don't know if it's actually going to happen yet, because
I guess I'm getting ready to break into that lawyer's office because I don't know if this is going to work or not.
okay.
It's probably not going to work.
Yeah.
I buy a pry bar,
What about you?
I can go with you if you
a
want me to
motorcycle helmet,
if you want me to get into his computer and everything.
and we can break in, and then.
Well, I mean, the lawyer has the will. He's carrying it to the house.
I know, but I don't know that it worked.
Okay.
So I'm getting ready for tonight because I don't have a plan other than that.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll wait to get a call,
Okay.
and meet them at Eagle Lake in case they're there.
Okay.
They probably had time to text me, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, just to
So as he drives past,
Yeah.
he sees me going.
Gonna fuck this up.
yeah. So you're in the car with Wade and Dennis going up there, and Wade is trying to talk to you about family relatives and keeps mentioning it's like, how are we related? Like,
So I guess some other distant part of the tree too. It's odd because I really tried to actually do something on Ancestry before too. That's like genealogy was kind of a little bit of a thing, but honestly, this is even outside my reach of understanding too. This must be like a far, far branch somewhere out there. So what about you?
he starts talking. Obviously, you don't know any of these people because.
Nod like you do. Like,
yeah.
Yes.
No,
of
just
course,
keeping
yes.
up with the...
Yeah, you don't have to roll for anything. It's just,
I roll to make conversation.
yeah, you don't have to. You're not trying to get any advantage. So,
Well...
so they pull up. And,
Actually, I had a thought.
okay.
It took me a second. So, like, the house is it's not in town at all.
No, it's
off
out in the
beaten
woods.
path. Okay. gosh, like I don't even have to have live navigation or anything, but at the very least, does Google Maps capture this area?
Yeah, it shows up by satellite map. Yeah.
How far back is the last crossing county road?
Actually, use that map. Her house isn't too far from a intersection. So, yeah.
So I'm just going to pull off on one of the perpendiculars and get turned around and, try to wait until I see another car go by and then fall in.
Okay. So you want to...
Not following behind them, but just...
It's going to be like IED. That's right. They never make it.
The will burned up. End of game.
Yeah.
And you kill the lawyer. Good job.
So are you trying to follow them to the house, or are you trying to...
I'm not
get
trying
away?
to follow them. I am just trying to
Get
be
lost.
later than them.
Okay. All right. So they show up first. They said, do you know... I mean, you came in with...
Apparition send Aaron by himself.
Floyd, who are you pretending to be in?
Floyd.
You're trying to be, yeah. I don't see Floyd. I thought he was coming in ahead of us.
Oh, that's not certain if he got turned around or something. So I know
It's
it's...
not that.
Well,
Tires on ground.
Well,
Okay.
honestly, Google. It'll take you on the weirdest...
Okay.
it's
Well,
like
yeah,
the
no, you
weirdest-
hear the car coming.
Oh, that might be him.
All
Beep,
right.
beep.
Yeah. Okay, so the lights are in their eyes. Is that it? Or no, what are we trying?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just trying to set the goddamn scene, Ross.
All right.
You don't recognize me.
So
Howdy ho, family.
you failed your disguise check, so he recognizes you. He's like, wait, are you on the plane?
Big goofy hat.
Then you...
A giant yellow foam hat.
You're just going to gaslight him?
Yeah, I'm just gonna gaslight. I've just got one of those faces.
Okay, roll
Persuade?
persuade. Yeah.
At any negative?
Yeah, negative 20.
I make it 32 out of my base is 70, so I get 50.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
God, Wade.
Is,
Not exactly James fucking Bond, are you? Shit.
it's like, I could have sworn this guy was on the airplane with
I get that all the time.
okay. I mean, he made it under half, so yeah. Because
All of that, and Wade's just a fucking idiot.
he's just a normal person. So, well, actually, you support, I assume. I've never seen this person before.
No. It's like the first time we're meeting each other. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a thing people say about each other all of the time.
Yeah.
Crush your hand.
Yeah. With with Cheryl's support, yeah, well,
All right, we're just staked out around a corner then.
Yeah.
okay, all right. So you
With
two are
our phones and walkie-talkies on, I guess.
near the house or the lawyer's office?
Near the house.
Okay, yeah. All right, so you see them talk, but they head up to the house.
Been driving so long.
Oh, God.
It's really our new home. You and I.
Are you all right?
You two can actually give me a alertness check.
Oh, goody. I don't see anything.
Okay.
I do agree.
You do see a car in the woods, clearly staked. Well, it looks like it's in a position that whoever's in the car could watch the house. But it's in the woods, so you wouldn't see it from the road. Because you're off in the woods hiding, you can see that.
Car pulls up.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I'm going to text Bankhead, be very, very quiet, and then call him.
You don't get cell phone reception out here.
Okay.
Yep.
It's worth a shot.
Yep.
And now we know that.
Yep. Let's see here. As you approach the house, the porch light and the others inside the house abruptly go out.
Shit, broken in. Did that fuck him up?
Weird manners they've got up here.
Just
the Carter or Dennis tries it. Oh, it's already unlocked. Ophelia, come on in.
we wait till the lights are back on. Or?
Power comes out on and off. I'll flip the circuit breakers in here. I'm sure it's just that.
Oh, does she have some generators?
Really? No.
A knife carried by a disembodied hand stabs you!
You step. Are you following him inside the house?
Wait till the lights are on and I can see.
So you're just standing on the front porch?
Yes.
All right, what about you?
I'll go on in. It's safer for me to be in the dark and not around Wade.
It's late afternoon. It's not totally dark yet, so...
It'll be...
Fuck, send Wade in first. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
the airs are going in.
Yeah, Wade's our new human shield.
Yeah,
Why
when
he got
you
those
step
hands made of knives?
It's...
He's
trimming
trimming hedges, Wade. Oh, it's like that movie.
So...
Comes with the mortgage.
It's a hoarder's house, old and old, stuff stacked up. It's very, very dusty.
Boy, this place can go up like tinder.
Yep. Let's see here. You find books, history, geography. There's not, you can give me an alertness check. It looks like a single person lived here, even though it's a large house.
Crit fail.
Succeeded.
All right. The dining room table only has wire in one spot, and implying only one person's used the same spot consistently.
That's what I should have done. Gotten some mirror shades.
Yeah. Dennis is going through the house looking around for Ophelia, yelling out for her name. The heirs are just kind of standing near the front door, just kind of waiting.
The heir, singular. We're two of the three.
Yeah, sorry.
Actually, Dennis, when was the last time you were up here?
I don't remember.
Oh, fuck. Y'all are dead.
So how about that circuit breaker?
He says, wait, this isn't the will. This is just blank paper. No, Ophelia was going to hand me the will. It was here. Was it? Yeah, he's very confused.
Okay, Mr.
We
Carr.
should just go. I need to go back to my office and look through the papers.
Yeah,
I think that's an excellent idea.
Yeah. All right. You should.
Now, where'd they put that front door?
Yeah, the front door. You find the front door. So you go back out.
Wait, where's Wade?
Give him ideas.
Wade's there. Everyone's together.
Don't want to lose Wade.
Yeah.
We're so tired.
I forget things all the time. I thought I saw this fella on the plane once, but
Turns out.
Turns out.
I imagine.
Well, it's getting close to the evening. You should check it. There's a lovely hotel just on the other side of the lake. You could have a lovely view, and I can figure this all out in the morning.
The other side.
And get this will thing taken care of. It's I know Ophelia. I think she paid for all of you to have a nice night there. So, what do you? Yeah. So, thank you. I'm sorry again for all this. This just seems to be. I seem to be just going a little, having a senior moment, I guess.
Human on him. This. Yes, 32.
All right. He's deeply confused. He reminds you of someone sundowning who has Alzheimer's or something like that. But he's snapping out of it. He seems cognizant now.
Are you sure you're going to be okay driving back?
Of course. Like I said, very, very overworked lately.
I'll try to get some rest tonight. So,
well, I'll drive you back. Yeah.
Stress load on small town lawyers is just
Yep. He's
incredible.
putting a brave face.
So many Rotary Club meetings.
How do they do it all?
How do they do it all?
All right. So what are you guys gonna do? Drive back into the town.
So I see them leaving, right?
Yeah.
What is Stakeout Car doing?
You don't see anything happening in the takeout car. Are you gonna?
So it's not following them as
Nope.
they leave? Do I see anyone in Stakeout Car?
Did you critically succeed?
I just succeeded.
You succeeded, maybe? It's hard to tell from where you are.
Right.
Oh, wait. There's a glint of light. Maybe someone with binoculars in there?
Glint of a blade.
McGlintock.
Focusing on
Like-
us.
God damn you.
Can
Okay.
they see me? Like what part of the car do I see? The front part or a back window?
Front.
So they can see me.
No. The hidden car can, yeah.
What's his plates?
You can't see the plates from your angle. I mean,
Do donuts around and get that information.
Can I drive by and get the plates?
after they leave, sure, yeah. I mean,
Do I have to drive directly up to the house, or can I see him as if I'm driving by?
this is the dead end. This is the end of the road. So,
Okay, so I can't.
yeah.
All right, I guess I'll go if they're not following anybody.
All right. All right. So the two.
Oh, that's the guy from the detective's office. That's not in the office with paranoid intern.
Okay, so what are we? Do we have a plan? Because
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Actually, we've got the walkie-talkies.
Yeah, we
I'm
still
gonna
know.
turn mine on since I'm in my own car
Yep.
and tell them about what just happened.
Okay.
Well, that's odd.
Yep.
I had a whole plan to break into that place. So you think he really forgot it?
I think something kind of fucked up's going on.
Well, we can't have you guys out and about anymore.
Does this sound natural?
Marcia and Floyd
You can
are
roll.
due to show
Yeah,
up
I'll
any
try it.
minute now,
Nope.
and that's going to be confusing for everyone.
That's true.
I mean,
Either that or we
apparently
just
Wade
need to
will be
move
fine.
quickly.
He won't recognize you. Wade's face blind, but he thinks you're all hats or something. But for everybody else,
Good reference.
Yeah.
oh Wade,
Well, we don't have to do the. Well, it's like the night one. We can maybe figure out another way to try to intercept them. So, because when were the other two flights getting in? Were they getting in now?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay.
So we have tonight.
Wait, we should totally sleep because we're practically operating on
I will sleep in a place
muscle memory.
not at that hotel. That
Yeah.
they were-
There's other hotels in the town.
Yeah. We'll do that.
I'm actually going to go check in
Okay.
as Floyd Pratt.
Okay. At that
And-
hotel.
Yeah, and then I'm going to walk to the back staircase, down it, and out of the building.
So now other Floyd Pratt can't even get a room.
Actually, that's probably the better idea. So I'll check in from that and do the same.
Yeah, just fuck these people over.
They're probably going to be sacrificed.
So what is your next move?
So we're
reconvene-
basically
well,
Yeah, join back
are we
up with
federal
these guys.
griefers?
Yeah, reconvene over at the safe hotel room, and then
I assume you're going to eat now or something. You're all
Yeah.
Okay.
More carbs.
Yeah.
All right.
We find a diner.
We text Shaw to tell us when they get into town, right?
Yeah. That'll be tomorrow morning or afternoon, depending on flight.
And I
If
mean,
it's delayed or not.
we should also probably share the particular details.
And you guys went
What just
early,
happened.
right?
Yes.
It was not the scheduled will
Yeah.
reading.
Yeah.
So either he genuinely forgot the will and she wasn't there, or they wanted them all there,
and
but you weren't all there, so they didn't do what they were planning.
so she knew.
Or they wanted you all there, they don't know what the three of them look like, but it was early, so she wasn't home, and so they didn't do what they were planning.
So you're saying we should black bag one of the other two?
Or more. They shouldn't get to the will reading.
At least one of them.
Yeah.
All three of you roll a percentile. Tell me who gets the highest.
36.
42.
Not me. 30.
42?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
number.
So you're all eating Chinese that you got, or burgers or something you took and eat in your hotel room. So you go to the bathroom. And it's impossible not to see as you look at the mirror in the bathroom. There's a figure standing behind you, and it is a thing would be described. You would describe as humanoid, shriveled, gray,
mummy.
smaller, not wrapped in bandages or anything, but just lurking behind you. Roll, Sam.
3.
Okay. You lose 4.
Jesus.
Dang.
What the fuck?
So I obviously do pull out my service piece and just wheel around.
There's nothing there.
Okay, I don't think I've slept in a day or two, like I should. Feel sorry for those who are on that drive.
Terrible. Good.
You turn back.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Am I sharing the room with Devin?
Well,
You're in the bathroom.
yeah.
I'm just gonna.
You gonna eat
Back
this crab
out.
ragoon?
I'm opening the door, guys.
Yeah.
I need something validated for me.
What? You're parking?
I'm really thinking I'm
I get my
seeing
phone out
something.
and turn on the camera.
I really think I'm seeing something, and I I pop the clip out and eject the one that's like clip in there and
Okay.
slide it through. I need you to come and see if you're seeing something in the mirror. I'm seeing something. It's not behind me.
To your penthouse.
That's okay.
Never expected.
Oh.
Well, it's all you, man. It's above my
Alright.
pay grade.
I'll walk in.
All right.
Actually, I will knock first. Are
No,
you
I
decent?
open the door so you could
Okay.
see me. So 'cause
I don't
probably-
care. I'm still gonna knock.
Yeah.
Okay. So you look in the mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a figure there.
It's getting weird in there now.
Oh, that's a big fail.
Ooh.
Boy.
All right. You lose 16. You freeze.
Nice.
As it tells you, you have been blessed. You are my conduit. Look
Am I
out
here?
the window and see the breathing, see the blessings you are giving upon the world.
Sorry. That was way past my break point.
Yeah. That's why you're sitting and listening. You're just kind of frozen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mandatory
Devin.
please. I can do that.
Devin,
He's just kind of in there whimpering.
am I hearing this voice too, or just
No.
Devin? Can I look in the mirror? Can I?
I mean, there's a mirror in your room. You've been kind of
We
avoiding.
go?
We need help. Get in here. I think he's having a reaction.
Hey, you're the scientist. Get in there, man.
Yeah, I'm not a scientist. I'm an analyst. There's a
Okay.
difference. What's going on?
I don't know. Get in there.
Like,
Something about looking in the mirror.
I'm
There's a-
eating.
hello? Like, hey, you okay in there?
There's a mirror in your room too.
I don't. They're not saying anything.
Go in there.
It's open.
Like, hey, you in here?
All right.
It's like
He's
I'm
looking
trying.
at the mirror.
I'm trying to pull him out.
Yeah, he's looking at the mirror, and she's
Hey,
like,
what's going on?
Okay. I saw something in the mirror. This desiccated, mummified, it's like figure. I asked him to come in here. He apparently saw it and just. This is what happened.
both of you give me alertness checks.
That's a negative.
No, failed.
Like, okay, you want us to get him out of here?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, you can manhandle out.
Like, come on, let's go. Right. It's like we're gonna go outside now. The two of us. Like, here we go.
All right, you're
Like,
out the door.
normal people.
Under there. Let's go.
What's going on?
Like,
Devin?
He said he was like staring in the mirror. See, he was like staring in the mirror and got all wiggy.
Devin?
Him being wiggy.
I'm just.
Can I make a human roll?
Sure.
26. What's that tell me about his
He's
wigginess?
just suffered a severe emotional trauma.
I'm gonna call Rich.
Okay.
I'm gonna call Rich.
Yeah. This is handler 1.
Rich.
No names.
Okay. Well, the male fed was starting to act real freaky.
Why? What happened? What did he do?
He looked in a mirror.
That's like. Can you give me the
You
phone?
should avoid mirrors then.
Well, they went to that house. No one was there. The guy didn't have a will at all. Then they left, and he looked in a mirror while we were eating Chinese food, and now he's acting weird.
You all hear a scream coming from out of your room. Not from him. You're all in the room.
Also that. I don't know what that is.
We should probably...
Does it sound like
There's
it's in the
more
hall?
screaming.
That's clearly Wade.
Several sources.
I'm
Well, you're at a different hotel than he is.
going to have to call you back.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Should we go check this out? This is getting weird.
I go outside and with a gun
Yeah.
and start looking around for
All right.
screams.
Coming from the lobby. Down the hall.
Do you have him?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, I go running down the hall.
Okay. You see several people. There's a swimming pool. There's an indoor swimming pool in this room. They're holding towels. They all look terrible. There's they point. There's some sort of dark stain in the water. And then as one of them walks towards you, it's a young man. His foot just turns into this gray. Well, it just turns into a gray thing, and he just sort of turns into dust. And
The whole person turns
Yes.
into dust?
yeah, yep.
We can't make Kansas song. Except it's dust in the pool.
I fail that.
That's 10.
10?
Damn.
As you look around, you realize the dark stains in the pool were other people. And you look around, you can see a staff member holding his jaw as he starts rapidly decaying.
See, kids, this is what happens.
Well, that's way past my break point.
Yeah.
Like, eating chase. What's going on in there?
You look and you see a mirror, and there's a figure in it. Are you angry or are you confused?
Oh, I shoot it.
All right. You just start hearing gunfire.
Like, we should get out of here.
So I'm just calling Shaw's number up.
There's no answer.
Okay, we're leaving. We're leaving right now.
We are. Get him up. So we're getting out of here. Do you have the keys? Thank you.
All right.
Not to my crate.
Well, we have the rental here, too.
Yeah, we have
You
Floyd's
can,
rental.
yeah, you can get to the rental.
Look, let's get the fuck out of here.
Sorry, we won't get with the war van.
Okay. Both of you go out, and you see looks like a couple, and they're looking really concerned. They're trying to stagger to their car, and you see just body parts start falling off of them and turn into dust. Both of you roll sanity.
3.
19.
Okay. 3 for both of you.
Holy shit, that's not good. That is not good.
Keep moving.
Yes, we are moving.
Okay.
3.
They made their sand checks.
Yeah, our brains work mostly.
Yeah.
Actually, like a natural, like, what?
I ain't gonna be making sand
You're
checks
gonna-
anymore.
Oh, if I roll a
What's
0
your break
or a
point?
1.
What's your break point again after you?
I make it!
Okay.
That's your power minus your code.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a bad thing. Make a new sand check.
Oh, Jesus. What did you just do?
Fail that one.
All right. You look in the rearview mirror.
Oh.
And you lose 19. Fuck. But now you need to talk to.
Hold on, let me need to. Okay, I've lost 23.
And you know the name because Elizabeth told you the name.
No, that can't be
Um,
Oh my!
yeah. Quachil
My current
Uttas.
minus my power.
Yeah.
You know its name, the Treader of the Dust. Anyways,
I just kind of calmly repeat that name.
yeah. So
Staring off into the middle distance.
yeah, and you start hearing more screams out in the distance, cars crashing. A bird falls out of the sky near you and just disintegrates.
So we have them. I'm looking for that's like our Bankhead. I'm looking for Bankhead anywhere.
Yeah, you've unloaded your gun now. Throwing your gun at a mirror, breaking it. You just see 100 different fragments of it. And then you two snap out of it at approximately the same time. And
Me too.
no, you're
I'm good. I'm good in the loss.
You're later to the party.
Yeah, you know actually what happened. You have been blessed by Qualcho Utas. You are now a conduit. Everything around you will now know it's a blessing, which it is, of course, to age rapidly and to turn into dust, because it is the treader of dust. So, that's your revelation. So what were you doing?
I was after I got these two cells, running in to try to find.
Okay, you find him in the lobby first. You're just beginning to come out of your murder fugue, but there was nothing to murder, as everything was dust. And your gun's on the ground after you threw it at a mirror.
Is it broken?
No, it's still there.
So, are you all right?
I pick it up.
Yeah.
What the hell happened?
There's something in the mirrors.
Yeah, we figured that out. Come on, we're getting the hell out of here.
Okay.
Start leading you.
They're just disintegrated.
I know.
Just fucking disintegrated.
I completely know.
I start Tony Starking my hand.
Yeah.
Not like this.
You're looking there.
I don't feel so good.
So, sorry, was it Morin?
Marina.
Marina, what are you going to say to Qualcho Utas?
Well, I can't pretend to know, your overall intentions, but what's your business with what was the family's name again?
Atwoods.
Or the Atwoods?
There was no family. There was only Ophelia.
Oh, that makes sense.
She asked me to take away my blessing, to not age her, to leave her ageless. And I did. But she saw how this world, as she said, was falling apart. How you were destroying it, poisoning it.
Oh, well, I don't think that's true.
It is.
Oh.
Eco-terrorist entropy.
So she wanted to give my blessing to all of humanity. And she needed agents who would travel to do that. You have received that blessing.
Oh, all of us?
Those who were near.
So, kind of just like this, with my head motion, her?
Well, I'm dragging back, so.
No, we all were outside.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was getting in the car, so, but
Yeah.
So
If you're going back to the car, yeah.
So, all of them too?
Mm-hmm.
And me?
Yes. And some others.
Oh, sure. I guess all that were there. Wow.
This is going to be a hell of a bailout.
This is going to be a lot to think about.
You have all of eternity.
Right. Well, all right. Well, thank you.
Walk the earth. Spread my blessing.
Wade, we've never met before.
Which is going to make this easier.
I'm just going to call it this turn and walk towards them.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, you're all in the parking lot.
Hi.
You look like someone who knows exactly how boned we are.
What's going on?
We can never leave here. See, all of us are now ageless. But any who come near us, well, we're going to cause exactly what happened all around us.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Actually, wait, no. Can I say?
Yeah, everyone give me one more sandwich.
No.
Thank God.
Except for you, you know. Yeah.
Actually, wait. Is there off just a little bit away? Is there a bird or something?
Yeah.
Okay. It's actually see I'll see if it's true. I'll just calmly walk towards the bird.
Oh no, the bird's already dead. Like
okay.
everything within sight line is
The bird's what?
the bird has already died.
The bird
yes,
is the word.
Yes, sorry.
I fail.
Only 5 this time.
Hey!
Yeah.
But yes,
I critically succeeded.
1.
I just normally succeeded.
I cannot believe this. Like, I am so okay with this. What the hell?
3
yes.
okay.
for normal succeed.
Okay, I'm sorry. The being's name again.
Quachil-Uthas.
It's like, see, we are all now servants of Quachil-Uthas. And his blessing is aging and
The fuck are you talking
disintegrating.
about?
Like, the thing that would just happened all around us, that was his blessing.
What thing?
Like, the complete disintegration of everything.
I go to the car that I got from the motor.
Oh, no, we can't ever leave.
Kick the side view mirrors off of it.
Okay,
and
yeah, we
rip
can,
the rear view mirror out.
we can't ever leave because if we do, it's going to happen everywhere we go.
I guess we also have to round up Wade and the lawyer.
Oh yes, them too.
That's going to be real bad for that town, but...
Well,
Yeah, you're in the middle of the town.
Like,
Actually, it's all gotten very quiet.
Too quiet.
Actually, no, at this point, I'm still going with my state. Actually, no, it's probably fine. We go to the town. They're probably all dead now.
Well, at least there's that.
Say that a little more calmly.
I can't. See, at this moment, I'm still hearing the voice in my head, and it's the only thing keeping me from just going from essentially
I
losing.
get the shotgun.
Yeah, let's contain this.
It's
and
the
see if
lawyer.
we
We
can
kill the lawyer and it's all
contain
good.
I have way too.
All right.
Well, you see, I don't know if we can die.
We'll find out.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess yes. That's
Stop being fucking weird and get in the car.
yes. We'll get in the car.
So was that everybody, absolutely everybody that was close by? Present company,
Well,
Wade
no,
and the lawyer?
Oh, and also whoever was staking out the place.
All right. So...
Man, that Tim is going to have a really bad afternoon.
Oh, no, he's not. He's fine.
Well, briefly.
Yeah.
No, actually, compared to the rest of us, he's fine.
Yeah. So you get to the lawyer's office. Actually, the town is abandoned, or
Or is there clothes in the street?
yeah, there's clothes rotting, fraying. You don't have to make any more sand checks for that.
Only
Where's the lawyer live? He wouldn't be at his office at night, right?
Yeah, you find his address. Yeah, the lights. The lights are on.
Actually, we should split up as far as that goes. You guys go that way. We'll go find Wade.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll take care of him.
Yeah, he won't recognize you.
All right. So you go over to the hotel. That'll take you some time.
I
to
go
get
off in a
there.
direction and start whistling.
All right. You're just wandering away.
No, you're not. Get in a fucking car. Are you going with me or them?
They said that we're splitting up.
Yeah.
Are you going with me or them?
Or are you trying to wander to Boston?
I'm not.
Okay.
No, you're kind of scary. No, I'll go with them.
All right. I will go to the lawyer's house by myself.
All right. So you get there first.
All right.
Let us know if we can die.
The door is open. You actually see him in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
He's just staring up at the sky. Knocks him down. And he gets back up.
Chumbawamba starts playing.
Fist in the night away.
I fail.
That's only 2.
Only 2.
Yeah.
Is he injured at all?
Nope. He just looks as confused as you are. No.
Like, do you call it?
No! He runs towards the shotgun. Do it! He points it to, he has it to his head.
I did it.
Huh?
I did it. Stop. What else can I do? You don't survive one.
He just starts falls down on the ground crying.
I go inside the house.
All right.
I find a mirror.
Yeah. It is there behind you.
How?
You don't want my blessing.
No.
Walk from one side of the world to the other, and I'll tell you.
Wait, we can totally handle that.
Yeah.
Because if we really can't die, you could do it in the ocean.
And then
Fuck marine life.
and then we kill the ocean biosphere and die slower.
Actually, I'm sure Dagon wouldn't appreciate that.
Also, that would probably take some time.
During which we won't be killing
Or
everybody
actually,
else.
well, there's another way. Like now,
Just the world
actually, no,
supply of
we live in this town now.
water and marine
This is just
life
where we
goes
live
away.
forever. Because we can't leave.
So do I realize this? That
I mean, it said that. You don't know, I mean, if it's telling,
tell me now, or we never leave this place.
You may not have the choice. The world will come to you.
Ocean.
I break the
Hang over
mirror.
with some lobsters.
All
Right.
lobsters.
You hear
Does
helicopter.
my
We
phone
don't
work?
have to
Yes,
the
it does,
thing up
actually.
and tread every bit of it.
Your phone is actually fine.
Actually, I'm gonna walk talkie. He's like, so how'd it go?
I look up the nearest construction site.
Okay. Yeah, there's one nearby. Strip mall being built.
All right.
Not anymore.
I
Fair enough.
text everyone that we need to. I grab the lawyer,
Mm-hmm.
and I grab. I grab the, I guess just the lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
I text them to grab Wade.
Mm-hmm.
Can they walk to the construction site from here?
Yeah.
Or take the lawyer's car?
Yeah.
All right, you need to get him there and wait. I got to find the other guy.
Right. Well, it's like, yeah, let's go to the construction site.
Okay. While you're doing there,
Yeah.
your phone rings.
Yellow.
Hello. It's Elizabeth.
Oh, hi, Elizabeth. I have just had a doozy of an evening.
What did she do?
Oh, we are now blessed by, that one. So now, anyone who's near us dies.
That's...
Is there any...
Have you found the book yet?
What book?
She has a book.
Oh, at the house?
Yes. It's immune to the decay. It is the one thing that cannot be harmed by wild chill.
Oh.
But there is a passage. There's a passage in the book that you should be able to read. If you do that, you will summon him.
Oh. Well, I better go get that book.
And then if you summon him, perhaps you can confront him. Perhaps he will release you, or perhaps you can escape from his curse or his blessing.
Turn to the lawyer. Just like, okay, change your plans. We have to go back to the house now.
Okay.
We have to
Why
go
are you
get a
going
book.
back to the house?
Like, oh, there's a book at the house that apparently might be able to do something.
According to who?
Oh, Hudson, Hudson Red.
Okay. You take the lawyer's car there. I will go find the other guy, and I call Shaw.
Okay.
Like,
Voicemail.
I'm basically just going to be super...
You get a text message back from an anonymous number. This is made. The town is making news.
Who is the investigator? Atwood hired an investigator. I need to know where he is.
I don't know.
You need to find him.
The town is being quarantined.
Satellites. You have to find him.
I will look.
So, we're going back over to the hotel to see if he was still there. So,
Yep.
But I'm just going to be super...
Do I even know his name?
Yeah, Joseph Chalmers.
Fuck it. I'm going back to our hotel.
Okay.
And every hotel in town.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume that the front desk is open.
Yep.
I'm just entering Joseph Chalmers' name and seeing where he checked in at.
He's local.
Yeah, he's a local detective.
He's a local detective? All right. Do I know where his... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do I know where his house is then?
Yep.
All right, I go to his house.
No one's there. Well, you give me a search check.
I'm just super agreeable right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
I make it.
Okay.
45 out of 50.
45 or 50. It looks like you see a bunch of the kitchen cabinets are open. Looks like a bunch of stuff. There were a bunch of cans there that are now gone. Looks like he is trying to bug out. On foot through the woods.
Oh, so his car is there.
Yeah.
All right, go traipsing through the woods.
All right. You actually can find him. You actually, by the trail of dust that he leaves. So you find him as he's heading towards the water, looking like he's trying to get out. He's dragging a canoe out.
Joseph, you got to stop.
Everyone's dying. I got to get out of here.
You're killing them, Joseph. You got to stop.
He takes out a gun. Back away, man.
It's not going to work.
He fires.
Yep.
You feel it. That's. Give me a sand check for that.
I make that one.
Yeah, nothing. You knew what to expect. More bullets.
That's right. Just let him out.
Yeah.
Let it all
I
out.
shoot him.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's not going to work.
All right.
We got to go this way.
He just keeps pushing the canoe.
I'm going to grab him.
All right. Give me an arm.
45 out of 60.
Yeah. I assume you're trying to grapple him, or are you trying to do damage?
I can't do damage.
All right. Well, I mean, those are the options.
Yeah, no, I will grapple him.
All right, you grapple him. He's just crying and weeping. You know, I saw it come down from the house. I saw it come down from on a column of light. It came down.
All right, great.
He apparently saw the entity being summoned by Ophelia to bind it in the first place.
You got any drugs in your go bag?
Yeah.
What do you have?
The first aid stuff, I guess.
Painkillers?
Yeah.
Dope stuff?
Yeah.
Barbittles?
I guess. Yes.
Take them all. They might work. Let's go.
What?
Take them all. They might work.
Oh, fuck you. I'm not doing that. You do it.
All right, fine. Then come with me.
No, fuck you. Let me go.
I fire the shotgun into his face.
Yeah.
And point blank range.
He's freaking out, but you realize he's hell-bent on survival. He must be a latent prepper or something. He's just that's what he's down to. You got to survive at all costs.
All right, take the drugs.
Give me another arm check to shove him down his mouth.
I'm just going to keep shooting him in the face until he does it. It's not going to kill him, but it can't be pleasant.
No, it's not pleasant. But he's not going to do it. Like, he's insane now, and he's hell-bent on survive at all costs.
I make it. 16.
All right. Yeah. They seem to be affecting him. You don't have to make an arm check, so you can just...
Drugs work. I text.
Okay, while we're going...
I drag his ass back to the car.
Yeah.
Actually, while we're going back, is there a pharmacy near the hotel?
Well, we probably would have made it
Yeah,
there
by the time, so...
while this scene was going on.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so...
Yeah. There's a little... Well, not a pharmacy at the hotel, but there's a pharmacy near the hotel. But it's locked up.
That's no longer an issue.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Wow, that didn't take much.
Wait, is there a security code on it? No, I'm not fucking kidding.
Oh,
Don't
right.
break in, because then the alarm goes off, then the security guys get called, then more people come to fucking town.
That's a point, so...
I just thought you were really fixated on security codes this game.
Did you see a helicopter overhead that's sort of flying low?
Yeah, not for long.
Yeah, I thought it was line of sight. I thought it'd be flying real low.
Yeah. Then it starts falling.
Drive.
Yeah.
That's no longer our problem. Drive.
There's another sand.
Like, oh dear.
Yeah.
That's not good.
So, yeah, get to the
We
hotel.
just pick up our guy.
Yeah, we get our guy, so pulling in.
So you're all going to the house.
I'm going to the hotel that he was
Oh,
at.
no,
We're
no,
going to the
house.
hotel.
Yeah, you get to the hotel.
Yeah,
Okay.
just look around.
I'll look at the register. What room was he in?
Uh,
A number.
yeah.
We go to that number.
yeah, he's not there.
Okay.
But you can both give me alertness checks.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
he might have got on too.
Nope.
Yes, 21.
You see a trail.
Through the dust.
Yeah, there's some noise. It's actually very easy to find him through noise because he's the only one making sound at this point.
Wade.
Ah!
So
Oh, thank God! Everyone dies. Is it the rapture?
no.
Yes. Come with us.
What you did really want to hear is this the rapture? No, yes.
That's yeah.
Come with us. We will show you Jesus.
Okay. The two of you, yeah. He told him what he wanted to hear.
Wait seems simple enough.
Yeah, that was so much easier.
Yeah. So now you're all going to get
Yeah,
in the
have you
house.
shared that?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yes.
All right. So you get all of you. It takes you an hour. There's more. There's one more helicopter that tries and crashes, and then in the distance you can see lights.
It's okay.
They're setting up a quarantine around.
Yeah, it's okay.
Good.
They'll eventually stop coming in here once they realize
Hopefully
they
that's
can't.
yeah. Well, in any case, start searching through everything.
The house is falling apart.
Probably more so by virtue of all of us being right here.
Yep.
So hooray! Excellent.
But you find the attic pretty quickly.
It'll be immune to it.
Yeah, it's the one thing that's totally intact. It is a, let's see, a large leather-bound book. It is, and there is a phrase. It is open to a particular page, and there is a phrase in Greek written on it.
Ha ha.
Yeah.
It's like,
No, that's the phrase
no,
in Greek.
it's
Ha-ha.
in Greek. You done fucked up.
Yeah.
The book, by the way, is the Testament of Karamagos, and so you read the phrase.
Does Marky Wahlberg speak Greek?
Wait.
Neither of you, yeah.
Okay. I mean, Tom, did you fully share what Elizabeth told you?
Yeah.
So speaking the phrase might just summon Captain Dustbringer. So
Pretty much.
maybe I realize that this may, be a matter of cracking a few eggs for, the sake of everyone not dying, but should we maybe go try to capitalize on those, police budgets?
Yeah,
Maybe
sure.
bullets will kill the thing?
Or set.
Well, town will be where we were at, right?
Also, but that's decaying.
So that's the epicenter.
Well, I meant to. Yeah.
So if they're smart enough not to come after us anymore,
Right.
that is going to be the place where we will
I
have the
mean-
longest amount of time to deal with whatever this is.
Cars are still going, so it seems to affect mostly organic things.
Yeah, so
Not saying there
inorganic.
aren't some organic components going on, but
Yeah, is the grass dying as we walk over?
Actually, it is beginning to. You notice the
All right, we drive to town.
Yeah.
Hope to God there's synthetic oil in
Do
our
notice
cars.
things are getting easier to break. Things are more fragile. Inorganic things are breaking.
Oh yeah, my guns. Our guns are going to have to be doing real well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, are they corroding and? Yeah.
Yeah, everything is aging. It's just the humans. It seems to be more intense.
right.
Well,
Yeah.
as though someone wanted humans dead over all other things. But
Okay, so Warren, you're gonna read. The rest of us are gonna cross the streams.
Yes, that sounds lovely.
All right.
By that I mean assault rifles.
Yes.
What is in this police station that I just broke into?
Guns.
Yeah, M4 rifles, riot shields, bulletproof vests.
I load
Shotguns.
all of them and put them on a counter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
All right.
Reading the passage.
And we've dragged in private investigator, freakout lawyer, and freakout Wade, right?
Yep.
All right, they're there too.
Yep.
Told them to stay.
And arm yourselves. Pick a gun.
Any gun.
All right. So, Tom, you lose 8 sanity.
Lovely.
How much willpower do you have?
8.
8. All right. You pass out. Yep. No, I'll actually say you have 1. I don't want to be there, but you're. I'll say
You have 8 left, right?
I had 8 left.
And you lost 8?
Yeah. Actually, I'll roll separately for that. So you actually lose 4 magic power points. So.
I mean, I don't give a shit. It's funny. It's like, no, I must walk the earth. No, God damn it.
A pillar of grayish-blue light descends upon all of you as it breaks through the roof. And sort of, no matter where you run, it catches up with you. The floor turns to dust. The investigators, you all start to fall into a dark limbo of unsphered time and space.
At least we got guns.
Has anyone not seen Qualchill Luthans yet?
We all
Dude,
have.
he spoke to me directly.
Yeah, I was the first one to see him.
I did very briefly.
All right. One sand check just for, the trip.
Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
I'll pass that.
Pass 48.
What's 100?
That's a critical failure. So that's 6.
Awesome. Well, I hit
That
my
could
break
be
point
worse.
again.
Yep.
No, I actually make that one.
All right.
What little remains of my sanity.
So any sand loss if
All
you're...
right.
Yeah, what's a success?
Success is 0.
Okay.
You've already
50.
you've been through enough shit at this
Right.
point. So
What do I do?
I'll let you choose this time. Fight, flight, or freeze.
I'll shoot at it.
All right.
Or,
I mean, that's what I planned.
or shoot yourself in the head.
Yeah, you start shooting at it. You can't tell if you're just missing or if the bullets are having no effect because you're just, again, a blind
No
rage.
effect?
Qualchill is descending on a pillar of light. And then it sort of, it floats. It leaves the pillar of light, then floats towards Dennis. And it touches Dennis, who just is just crying, and then Dennis crumbles into dust. We'll just take this into combat.
Way ahead.
Yeah. So, what are you going to do, Cheryl?
Was Dennis the survivalist guy?
No, he was the
He was the
lawyer.
All right.
Dennis wanted to die.
Well, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
It's not willing to talk at this point. So
You could try to talk to it.
Hello?
we obviously got you here.
Yes.
So you know that we're not going to do what you want.
Boom.
As demonstrated by him.
Just give him a minute. He'll come around.
Your minds are still weak. You have not fully accepted your new station.
We didn't ask.
This
for
is part of your initiation.
I'm gonna keep I'll try to keep reading. Is there anything else in this book like words to make him?
Sorry, I didn't actually accept the hazing in the sorority, so I'm not doing it here.
All right, so that's your turn. What are you doing in the meantime? Or are you just waiting to see how this pans out?
Sure,
Okay.
I'll let Cheryl talk for now.
All right, you're shooting. You don't know if you're missing or if it's just. It's hard to judge distance.
I did lay out every gun in the place.
Yeah.
So,
They're just kind of floating in the void. All of you do have a.
You're just cycling them in the void.
Yeah, give me a natural with a plus 10 bonus.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm
no.
not gonna make it. Nope. Nope.
All right, you can keep trying every turn.
Okay.
All right. So it moves towards, let's say here, Wade. I'm ready, Lord. And
Wade.
yeah, Wade crumbles into dust.
What an asshole.
So, I mean, could you tell us why, if we're supposed to be being initiated or whatever, you keep offing those guys?
They were not worthy. Look at them; they were weak.
Okay, so the fact that we're not gibbering or giving in to delusions means they're not weak?
Yes.
Different strokes for different folks.
Present company notwithstanding.
Yeah, just wanted to find out. All right, thank you.
Okay. You're out of guns now. Actually, no. You get one more round of guns.
keep shooting them.
Generosity.
Sound crazy.
Yep. Go ahead and give me a roll.
Never let it be said that Ross is not a merciful GM.
Yep. Go ahead and give me a roll. Tom.
Here we go. Same plus 10?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
All right.
Crit fail.
Crit fail.
God.
You need to say the phrase while touching them.
Oh, God.
Get in there, buddy.
Go for it.
Go get him, Ray.
I'll do that.
All right. All three of you give me sand checks.
Hey, I'm still shooting.
I know.
I can't get a sand check while still.
Oh
my God.
Crazy.
I call it that.
Finally,
Oh wait, that's
fail.
a crit. That's a crit fail.
All right. You lose 6. He crumbles into dust.
Bye.
Yep.
I did fail, so
All right.
not a critical failure there.
Just 1 for you.
Damn it.
Good luck, guys.
I cannot lose my sanity worth anything tonight.
Yep.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm really curious, just like, what actually is your shtick? Is it more the dust thing, or is the dust just a metaphor for aging?
All right. It stops speaking at this point. As then it turns towards Joseph, who is like, no! Starts trying to float away from it. Which he actually does move. It seems to be moving. I mean, it's hard to judge distances in this. But yeah, you regain control of your character at this point. Your guns are empty. But yeah, what are you going to do?
Looking her
I got
hounds.
my guns in the void.
You know, none of us
Spoken
are
like
going
a
to be.
true
It's like
wizard.
are going to become acolytes to this. So what? No, it's like. So what's it going to take for you to stop this?
All right, that's what you said. All right, let's see here.
I don't know if trying to negotiate with the elder being is going to be a good idea.
We're kind of out of turns at this point.
But I'm dead, so I don't
Did
know.
you just sell Cthulhu a used car?
All right, it catches up with Joseph and touches him. He turns into dust. You talk to him this turn. What are you doing this turn?
I'm going to go over and grab the book.
All right.
I have no unnatural.
Give me a Dex times 5 to float over there.
Float check.
Nope, fail.
All right. Weird. It's hard to control yourself floating
Turns out.
in the void. What are you going to do?
Float check?
Dex times 5? Where are you heading to?
The book, I guess? Is that the only other thing in the void other than
No, there's the
empty guns?
pillar of light it came in.
Go up there.
Oh.
I'll go to the book.
Okay.
31.
You make it? All right, you get to the book.
I can't read the book.
Nope.
I destroy the book.
How?
Yeah.
You're all out.
All right.
Gun.
Well, that'll be your next turn.
I'm so lost without you.
What are you going to do?
Actually, I see what he's doing there. So, do I have like one? Like
See, at this point, it's just you three, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have a Zippo lighter that actually hasn't?
All
decayed
three
yet?
of you roll percentals.
Okay.
Who will get his watch? 76.
Odd 8.
64.
All right, it floats towards you. Give me a dodge or an unarmed check.
Unarmed. 12 out of 80.
All right, it rolled a 3, so you beat it. So it got to act first, but yeah, you get to go.
I'm going to try to get over to where he is at. I have my one Zippo, hopefully for left light, and try to set this thing on fire. Set the book on fire.
Set the book on
Why
fire?
does he
In my hands?
So
Yeah, apparently.
we can't be hurt right now.
Alright, you're right.
Clearly we can.
Yeah, I mean,
Not by Lily's fire.
4 people did just turn to dust.
So Dex check to get over there.
Yeah, Dex sounds fine.
Floating through the void,
47,
Zippo
made it.
extended.
All right, you get over there. You ignite the book. It's very dry.
Nothing happens.
No, the book does start burning.
I know, but nothing happens to the horrible death god.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to float toward the pillar of light.
All right, give me a Dex times 5 check.
You can do it.
I make that.
All right. You, let's see here, float into the pillar of light. We'll find out what happens to you after a second. What of new round?
Well, we can get someone. So, do I see the edges of where we're at in this void, or?
I mean, you can see yourselves, you can see the pillar of light, you can see the book, you can see Qualchil Utas,
Okay, so
and you can see the floating guns. You know, both of you roll percentile. Who's he going to go after?
Wait, what am I going after? Oh, who's he going to go after?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
56.
Okay.
Don't worry.
How
I'll
many ways can I bump the table?
try that again. So,
All right.
42.
All right, it's going after you. Give me a dodge or an unarmed.
I will roll unarmed.
Okay.
21.
You beat it by 1. So you avoid being touched by the thing. Good job.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Or is it just not going to stop combat?
I mean, it clearly wants to touch you.
I'll do it. Just let them go and I will do it.
Okay. Give me a luck check.
Oh, I got to say.
Yeah.
Under.
Mm-hmm.
43.
Very well. So,
You got to let them go, though.
let's see here. Are you floating to the light, or what are you doing?
I was just basically waiting. My last thing, I pull out the decaying gun I probably have. Then rested over, just kind of pointing it at the last one.
Okay.
That light's probably not going through. Just
You don't know? The gun doesn't work.
Yeah, I've demonstrated.
ineffectively.
I've demonstratively multiple times proven the gun hasn't worked.
Yeah.
No, light's probably not an option. Just by hell as hard as have it be.
All right. You will stay. I will take him or her. I will take the other, and it floats over to you. But you were being.
I will walk the earth for you. Like,
Go to the light then.
so you're not letting her
Um.
go without your gift.
Very well. But you must walk the earth.
I will.
All right. All right. You were dragged into the pillar of light. And so were you. But you, are the same. So,
What happens to Pillar of Light people? Because I know what I'm doing when I walk the earth.
yeah, they go back to Earth. Like, you wake up in the house.
But they're not there.
They are there. You need to run away pretty quickly.
I run away from them.
All right. Where are you heading?
I'm going to the construction site.
Okay. You get to the construction site. What are you going to do?
Everything's still abandoned, right?
Mhm.
I get the concrete
Mm-hmm.
and I start mixing it.
Okay. All right. Give me one last sand check to see if you can go through with it.
I also put on the ground to stay away in huge satellite visible letters. Oh, come on, Sanity. There's not a whole lot left.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
How much did you fail by?
I failed by 8.
Okay. How close are you to your breaking point now?
I am 10 away.
10 away. Okay. If you don't reach your breaking point, you will. I don't roll a 10 on this,
Oh, God damn.
then
Then it's not the apocalypse.
then
All right.
yeah, you will actually go through with it. But if you do roll a 10, you're like, nope, let's go walk the earth.
All right.
5.
Okay. I just jump deep into the foundation
Mm-hmm.
as I set the cement truck to turning and prepare for an eternity encased in concrete.
Oh, as you go utterly insane.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime.
So it took him he was more than a mile away. So it took him 5 minutes to get him. He was running very quickly. So,
Yeah.
We'll say. How old is your character?
Well, forever now.
Yeah.
But he was 32.
Yeah, we'll say it took him like 8 minutes to get a mile away from you. So you aged 8 years.
Oh, so I went to 58. Okay.
Yeah. So but you survived.
Yay!
And you actually do
I am
get
in endless hell.
No, you actually do die. Asphyxiation does kill you. You
Oh,
can't-
it does?
Yeah, you can't kill yourselves.
Oh,
if
I
you
didn't
know
know
how
that.
to do that.
Oh, well, wow.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's
just,
a-
maybe
that's
just
a
ate the
happy
bullet.
ending.
Yeah.
For Connor.
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet death.
Yep. You can suffocate yourselves. You can drown yourselves. You can also strangle each other.
That would be weird.
So drowning would have worked.
Yeah.
You fuck sticks.
Yep. You didn't try drowning though, so
Everybody was all like, "Oh, the ocean biome," and I was like, "You
That's
get
a
down
valid
there deep
concern.
enough, nobody's going to care about it."
Okay,
If we kill plankton, we might as well turn everyone into dust.
We're not going to kill all of plankton.
But to be honest, though,
It will be a spherical mile of plankton death around.
But to be
us.
honest, we took shotgun shells to the face, so it was reasonably assured that we might not be able to die.
Also, we got to make sure not to get lost on the ocean floor
Exactly.
with human eyes.
That's fair.
as they just kind of pop in for the pressure.
As we go completely fucking insane.
Except not, because we just would have drowned.
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah.
I'm saying there were flaws in your plan too. All right.
That's fair. We could have tried, though.
But at least I drowned and didn't exist in this hellish experience.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's what I look for. In
And I touched an old
green
one.
game.
You touched an old one and turned into dust. Good job.
That's like the third time you've done that.
No, it isn't. I
Oh,
can't recall.
fucking Dreamlands campaign.
When was the last-
You fucked off with Dire Love the Tip and went speeding through limbo.
didn't
It's like,
touch
would
it.
you like to go with me? And you literally took its claw and flew into fucking Azathoth. Don't give me that. I've never done that before. You've clearly done that.
No, I have
we
never.
record the game.
I have never touched.
There's
I have
records of
never
these
touched
things.
an old one and turned to dust. That's never happened.
We're just saying you have a type, Tom.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So questions, comments,
So,
suggestions.
seriously, ghouls?
No goals.
Hook me up.
Nope.
Hook me up.
Nope.
There were goals, and
Yeah.
then there were.
Yeah.
No, the
I like this
the
scenario.
opening was actually from Unspeakable Oath 25. I forgot the name of the article, the newest Unspeakable Oath. But it's just like, what happens when a resurrection spell goes a little funky and your essential salts kind of get a little partially undone? And so Elizabeth was just someone who was immortal because of the resurrection spell, but every once in a while she goes a little crazy and has an episode and needs raw meat. But Delta Green was like, oh great, she's got great intel. Yep. And then
We can hook you up with a butcher.
yeah, and then so I adapted it. Normally in this scenario, the heirs are the PCs. You're just called out of the blue to go inherit this old woman's house, and then you go
Because it's a
Yeah.
Call of Cthulhu scenario.
yeah, and
Because
then
it's widely dispersed in the U.S.
yeah.
No, this is really good. No, I like
Yeah.
that too, especially the moment where the key drop of like you're killing everybody.
Yeah,
No.
it's a mile radius, and you age everyone one year per minute.
Oh.
The best part is I'm dead, but now there's still a mile
Yeah,
wide ghost town that no one can enter
yeah.
in the middle of Maine.
It's more than a mile.
became
Yeah,
your own Stephen
there's
King
still
story.
there's still a Maine demilitarized zone
Basically, the way the
now.
scenario,
Even though it's completely unnecessary because I'm just a corpse in concrete.
Well, you know what? Hey, maybe one day they'll just go to Moab.
Yeah.
So basically, the way the scenario works is like after you get turned into a conduit, it's like have them go to the hotel, and then 30 to 40 minutes later, shit breaks loose. Because in the first 5-10 minutes, you just feel tired and, oh man, something's coming over me. And it takes about 20-30 minutes for things to start falling off. And like some of the other suggestions they have is like, a hotel bartender coughs while pouring a drink. His hand crumbles to dust. He screams as he rapidly decays. Swimming in the hotel pool, they cry out as a growing gray stain radiates from them. They submerge and never resurface. A guest pounds on your door, and his hand pushes through the crumbling wood. He reaches for the investigator, crying for help as he turns into dust. So,
Great imagery.
yeah. It's just like a 5-page thing, but I just wanted to,
that was still-
Caleb, you realize you actually have become your own super fun site.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's more than a mile because it's also the hotel where Wade is at, and the lawyer's office, and you were at 3 different places. So it's 3-mile wide circles in that area. So
No, that was really good. So I'm only actually sorry I lost. I cannot believe I lost the least amount. I only lost 11 sand total that entire.
yeah, you two are going on another mission at some point. Like you survived. Like you get to go back and talk. Boy, the conversation with Elizabeth afterwards would be real fun.
Because I'm just looking at your
Elizabeth,
hollow-eyed look.
not Richard.
Yeah.
Sorry, like
Oh yeah, Shaw.
that guy's got another one coming.
Yeah, I mean he's like, well, it could have been worse.
Yes. He's got stuff to explain to Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, your son is... How do I say this?
Oh yeah, he's gonna cover up that he ever used you. Isn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
Yeah, he's just gonna like, you don't put this on the down low. So
Well, we made a grave for him. You can't visit it.
Then again, given your age, what's the difference?
Oh.
yeah, or the analyst you were just on vacation there by coincidence, so that's why you disappear. And who knows what happens to you? Maybe blah blah blah. So yeah.
The guy's car has never come back from the impact.
This was actually a personal thing for me because I've always wanted. Qualtrill Utas has been in the Call of Cthulhu book for ever, and I never figured out how to use it in a scenario. And then I see this one, and I'm like, oh, finally something that'll really like. Oh man, this is terrible for the players. I love it.
Ross Payton, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and so I'm like, yep, gotta mark that off my list. Gotta use all the great old ones at least once. So,
Nope, that was good stuff.
yeah, all right. So we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.